stream, because why not?
Why not? Okay, let me get my screen.
Are you sick?
I am also sick. Yes.
Okay. When you sent the message on Discord, I was like, oh yeah, the LFM, the GMs haven't like met up. I don't remember when the last time we met up was.
A long time ago. I
Yeah.
don't remember either. Months ago.
Yeah, and even before the what was it before? Even before the one shot, the bite the hand thing. Oh my gosh, I think it was in the summer.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're live now. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Whatever.
All right.
No, it's a chill stream. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just messaged you guys a few hours ago about it. But I was inspired by your message because you sent the message in the Discord. You're like, hey, here's all this stuff we did this year. And I was like, oh yeah, we did do all this stuff.
We did do a lot. There's a lot. This was a good year for us, I think.
Yeah. How was it for, what do you think?
For me personally, learned a whole lot. Probably tried to do a little bit too much.
Oh, you think a little bit?
Yeah,
this guy's like on his 7th Daggerheart game. I think just a little bit.
Just a little. Yeah. It's kind of stressed myself a little bit. I'm still trying to play catch up for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was fun though. I mean, the way I look at it, these games and what we're doing here, it's like an escape for me.
Oh, definitely.
So with all the other crap going on,
Yeah.
it's actually really nice to get into storytelling mode with friends and just escaping that for a little bit.
Yeah. Because I think you know all the stuff that's kind of that. Well, you know, like the stuff that the biggest thing that happened to me personally that was like the most devastating because you know how it is. Probably, I don't know, probably therapy's better, but like the only thing that like makes me happy is like all this TTRPG stuff. And you don't have to think about all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Because you could start thinking about games. And I don't know how healthy that is. And I think it's I think it's helpful if you can like if there's something that can take your mind off, just
I think everyone needs an outlet, whether it's exercise or some creative project or anything, painting, whatever.
Yeah.
For me, like this, like my day job is very like I'm in software, so it's very logical, and I'm in meetings constantly. So this TTRPG space, exercise is a different part of my brain.
Yeah.
So it's definitely needed. I don't think I could survive without it. So
I know part of me, because I'm always like, how can I don't know. I'm always like, how can I be better? How can I be better? Blah, 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 blah. And so I'm like, is it healthy that I'm not thinking about the bad stuff? Should I be thinking about it and processing it? Rather than I'm like, I'm like stuffing it down so that and I'm like, I don't know.
how much of that stuff actually comes up through in the games that you run or play though?
Oh, it doesn't.
No? Completely separate? You managed to completely compartmentalize it?
Yeah. What about you? Have you?
I think I do for the most part, but there are times when things bubble up and it's like it just hits me. I don't expect it to.
Yeah.
Like grief is a funny thing, I think, that when it just kind of the stupidest things will remind you about something and then you're gone.
Yeah.
But
I had a moment where actually it was either before Echo Pass or after, I forgot. But in our Iwo Jima game, there's these sheep dragons, and they had to put one of them down, and I started choking up so bad that it was hard to keep talking and GMing. That was one moment. Because I was like, oh, your parents say that. It was like hard to get it out.
Yeah.
That was the biggest one. But other than that, there hasn't been one trigger.
I just wrapped up recently, like before Christmas, that Le Cercle de la Reverie with the
Yes.
Brindlewood Bay
True.
crew.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, those women are trauma queens. Um,
Those women.
it is very rare that I get choked up or cry in the game while I'm game mastering.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, there were several times when I had to reach for a Kleenex, and yeah, it was so. Yeah, that's what I need to edit. I've been kind of
Yeah.
pushing that off a little bit because I'm still trying to deal with some things, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll need to get around to those at some point.
Uh the other thing that I was thinking about is, so you tagged me for something in Blue Sky, and then it reminded me that you were the one that gave me the idea to start streaming and doing actual plays. Do you remember that?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's when we first started, like pre LFM,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
You messaged me. It was, I think you had joined a City of Mist game of mine where I was like, I'm confused by how combat works. I'm gonna run a combat scenario. Whoever wants to join, and you joined it, and it was like, and I was using alchemy for some. I don't know why I was using alchemy. I think I was just using it for the pictures and stuff. And then you joined, and then you messaged me. I remember us talking. I was still living in Denver, and then we got on a call. And then you were like, "Oh, I think you'd be really good at streaming and stuff." And I was like, "Really? I hadn't thought about it."
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't
Yep.
know
And
what you
here we are.
saw in me in the combat scenario. It was so random. I don't know what you I was like, what did he see in like a random City of Mist combat scenario where I didn't know the system really?"
I think it was your real um, passion for learning the system and real
Mm.
genuine interest in it, and your ability to convey your ideas and your storytelling. I think it kind of shone through
Oh,
for
wow.
me. It was kind of obvious. So um, yeah, and your whole vibe.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Okay. And now we're here. Because I remember
now we're
you were
here.
talking to a few people who you thought we should start something up.
Yep, yep, yep. Sid was also there at the beginning with us.
Mhm.
She has since moved on to better and other things.
Better. How dare
Well,
you? No, I'm kidding.
she has yeah, she's got so much on her plate. I don't know where she finds the time, but
I've seen it, yeah.
um, but yeah, and the folks over at the hobos,
Yes.
um, Jean, and it's unfortunate. I know I know they're not able to join us tonight, or perhaps one of them will be able to join us later tonight. But um, I'd love to see more from them because I know that they are excellent storytellers too. I think it's just life getting in the way.
As it does, as it does. How's the Wild Sea campaign going?
I love it. Um,
Yeah.
really caught our rhythm there. I think the Gene is amazing for
Mhm.
improv and just weighing things and being very descriptive.
I agree.
Um,
I agree.
So, and he comes up with the craziest things, and his NPC characterization is spot on. I don't know if you've watched any of it, but there's this one Beku kid. I swear to God, that was Gene when he was a kid.
That was
He is just channeling his
yeah.
like 12, 13-year-old self. And it's wild. We don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea how it's going to end. I don't think he even knows how it's going to end.
Okay, I do have a question because
Mhm.
I grabbed Gabby because I thought it was gonna be a mini series. And then I grabbed Gabby and I was like, um, I have my Legend of the Mist thing. Can you join? It's gonna be on Saturdays. And she said, "Oh, I have Wild Sea on Saturdays, but it should be done by January." And I was like, "Okay." And then I
Yeah,
talked to her. She's like, "I don't know when we're ending." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well."
yeah. It's hard to say because There was a lot of scheduling
Yeah,
difficulties, challenges, so it's kind of been pushed out a little more. I think Gene has an idea that'll wrap up early 2026. I don't know how many episodes we have left.
gotcha.
Um, but yeah, when were we planning on running War of the Ravens? Is that still Saturday nights?
It'll be actually it's Saturday at 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you guys
So
start. You guys start at 7, right?
I think we start at 7. Yeah.
Okay.
So there.
Um.
Yeah. She'll have back-to-back games.
All
No
right.
time to eat, but that's okay. That's just the life.
I see someone just. I think Anna just messaged. Hi, Anna. I got Anna to join. I joined a Delta Green little mini campaign, and they needed another person. I was like, Anna,
Okay.
I need more estrogen in here.
Yeah. So how are you finding that actually with for your casting for the APs that you're running? Like, is that a challenge for you to find a good mix of representation or?
I haven't. I haven't had any issues. I think the more that I've done it, I've kind of found like a core that I can call on. And then you start, and then I've been playing with other groups and different channels, and then that it opens up like an even wider pool. And so doing that, like I did the Juneteenth stream, and that opened up like a wide pool. And then I joined what's that big convention, that TTRPG convention, like the big one?
Back to you,
Yeah, no, bigger than PAX, the other one.
Gen
Uh,
Con?
yeah. There, remember the online Gen Con?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I joined that one, and that opened up like meeting a lot more creators that way too. And so just like networking really, and then that opened up a lot of stuff. Um, it was a little bit harder, but I found my rhythm, and I think keeping the diversity is really important in there. And I think, guys, I was thinking about your Delian Tomb game.
Alien Tomb, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, I won't say what I'm thinking, but anyway, how's that going? How are you finding like? Because I was it like a play test where you were like, can we? How well does role play happen? You know what I mean? I feel like because you guys can role play, but I don't know if the system is like facilitating that. What
Um,
would you say? Because I haven't played it.
I think it does. Um,
You think it does?
I think it does a lot. It depends on your definition of role play too, though. Uh, no one can deny that Draw Steel is a fantasy tactical combat game, but it's highly cinematic. You can inject as much flavor and as much drama into those fights as much as anything else. Um,
Okay.
um, the initial set of APs, which I still have to get the last episode out for, was a learn to play, and it was kind of a dungeon crawl. And I'm not a really dungeon crawl person, so that
Yeah.
was a bit more difficult. It's heavily combat focused, moving from one combat encounter to the next.
Yeah.
But the players that I have are fabulous. They've embodied their characters so well. They brought them to life. They have very distinct personalities, which are really awesome. Because of that, normally I probably would have just stopped there. But if it weren't for the players, right? The players kind of said, "Okay, this is a fabulous group of role players. I want to see what else we can do with this system
Mm.
that isn't so heavily combat focused." So this next set of adventures, the not Delian Tomb arc, um, I mean, we've gone 2 episodes already, and we just got into our first fight, right? And the fight wasn't even on a battle map. We didn't even have a battle map up. Um,
How
so
did that
felt
how did that work without the battle?
um, it was pretty seamless, I thought, because it was
Yeah.
pretty. It was only with like 2 PCs and an NPC. And it was pretty confined space, pretty well defined. There wasn't like lots of terrain or anything like that we had to deal with. Um, and it went pretty smoothly, I thought. It was pretty dramatic.
Interesting.
Um, but I think there's a lot of potential there. But I think if you want to focus on the purely tactical combat aspect of Draw Steel, you can, and it's there, and it'll support you for that for sure. But if you want to focus more on like almost like the critical role-ish story type thing where you have built with character drama, you can do that too. Um,
Interesting. I would say the same thing about Daggerheart, actually.
yeah,
I think it has a good amount of mechanics for the crunchy side. And maybe that's why they built it, because probably some of their players are probably more on the crunch side of things. And then they probably have some players who are more on the actor side.
the
And so,
nice thing with the main, I agree with you. Daggerheart is crunchier than most people thought it would be. It most of the rules are around combat. Even all the domain cards are very combat focused.
yeah, I was
Right.
surprised that it was more combat focused than I would have
Um,
anticipated, but
yeah. Um, so that's why, like for the Cirque de la Reverie
yeah.
campaign, I homebrewed a whole new set of domain cards that were not combat focused.
Oh, and how was that? Like making those cards, was it easy? Like, is this a good like hackable system, you think?
Very easy, so easy to hack.
Oh,
It's
nice.
so easy,
Okay.
so easy. I literally have 40 new domain cards
Yeah.
that I managed to create probably in the span of like a couple of weeks.
Did
Um,
it work out? Like when you place tested it, it was like balanced and stuff.
I never play tested it. We just threw it right into the
Oh, you just
game.
like making them.
But it seemed to work fine. Um, I'm sure there could be ways to tune them better. Um, but
Okay.
my plan is to release them soon, like as part of the like when I actually start publishing the episodes, I'm gonna publish the homebrew domain cards too.
Okay.
Um,
Like the
so
itch.io somewhere there.
not even I'll just make it freely available.
Yeah.
Um, but
My
yeah,
favorite
I
thing
think
about that about Daggerheart, campaign frames. But I think it's because I do that anyway. I think it's just a cool tool. I think everybody should use those when they're making a new campaign and hand it off to the players. Like, here's a campaign guide. Here's a little one pager. I always like those type of things. So that's
yeah,
my
mine
favorite
is
thing about Daggerheart.
for my new campaign. It's a 6 pager, I think.
6.
But
What is all packed with lore stuff? What is
yeah,
it?
it's
Into lore?
because it is more of a very, very much a homebrew setting,
Mm.
and we had to reflavor a lot of things because the new campaign is um, has a more Asian centric focus or vibe to it.
Hmm.
A lot of Daggerheart, like a lot of traditional TTRPGs, are Western based fantasy.
Mm.
You don't really apply like concepts of seraphs or clerics don't really apply in Asian culture, whereas where they're more around shamans or monks, right?
Yeah, I
So
think Asian culture is all about Chinese food, sticky fried rice. I'm just kidding.
yeah.
What are the biggest stereotypes that I can think of right now?
So yeah, I'm really excited about that game. I think half
And
the cast
what's the name of
identifies
that game again?
Korean.
Uh,
Mirado.
okay, okay, got it. Right, right, right. Ooh, I was saying it very American. You can guess how.
Mirado.
No,
Mir.
no, I was saying Mirado, like road.
Mirado. Yeah,
Mirado.
Mirado.
Okay, got it. Uh, Anna says my take on Daggerheart is that because it was made by actors, they made the RP related stuff skill checks that are not class or ancestry dependent. Hmm. Uh, I don't know enough about Daggerheart to comment.
Interesting. Never thought of that.
So RP
Yeah.
stuff is only in the skill checks. Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Well, there are no skills in Daggerheart, really, right? Everything is you're rolling against one of your attributes.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and that makes it a lot easier. Draw Steel is the same thing, actually. Draw a steal,
Mm.
you roll in, gets an attribute. But you could have a skill, kind of like an experience in Dagar, that you can apply to get a bonus on your roll. So they're similar in that regard. But
So
the main thing around Dagar, though, is they can be played completely theater of the mind. Draw a steal, you cannot.
are you saying? Well, you said that you didn't use a map, right, for one of the combats?
Yeah, but that was just a small little skirmish between a couple players. But if I like, if I want to create a more complex battle map where I'm talking about multiple foes coming in from different angles, you have to have a battle map for that and draw steel.
Oh,
You
oh,
can't
okay.
you can't hand wave that like you can in Daggerheart. Like, oh, they're far, they're close, whatever. Yeah.
I love zones. I was just talking about this because I'm testing out. I'm testing out Blade Runner solo mode, and I was like, oh yeah, I love zones. I think Free League does that a lot, right? Like
Yep.
it's in Vaesen, I think.
Yep.
It's in Electric State for sure.
Yep. It's all Year Zero Engine stuff. It's all
I love zones. I love
zones.
zones so much. I love the abstraction. Just like tell me if you're close or not. Just tell me if you're close or far, and then there's like some rules attached to it. I love
Is,
that simplification.
is Legend in the Mist that way too?
Not officially. No, they don't. They don't have
How,
zones. They could, but
how do you deal with range and like ranged weapons versus like if they're close enough to hit with your sword, that kind of thing?
it's all whatever makes sense narratively. I know some people would hate that. Some people who like want official rules would hate that. But it's really like if you just say where you are and we've placed everybody in the scene. If you said that you just entered into a room and it's a large hall and the enemy is sitting at the top, it's like obviously they're far away. So just choose the tags that make the most sense. I guess it feels, I don't know, it feels intuitive after a while for me, but I can see why it could be annoying. Or if people are just like, okay, but how far? There's really no combat rules. And I
Yeah,
kind of,
I think that's one of the things I find challenging about Mist Engine games is that they are so abstract and hand wavy and arbitrary.
I don't know if it's arbitrary, but hand wavy, yeah, maybe.
And the other aspect I have trouble with is
Uh-huh.
you always end up relying on the same set of power tags. I
You
find,
think?
yeah, it's and you're stuck with them forever.
No, you're not stuck with them forever. Okay, that's not how you play. Whoever's listening, that's not how you play.
So, like, especially in combat, right? You use your same set of tags that apply in combat, and then
it's not. Yeah, it's
that's
not.
really
It's
it.
you're not gonna min max or like it's not a tactical person's dream. And for my style, I like it. I don't like initiative. I like that just to flow naturally goes flow like nothing changes. I don't want combat rules to change really. I don't want there to be what I don't like is mini games just for combat. You have to learn a whole separate new set of rules. I really don't like that. And I like it where it just flows naturally. It's like and Starforged and Ironsworn does that as well. And I just want like the space combat, it's the same rules that you would just use just in space. And I don't have to learn anything new. Maybe I'm lazy, but my brain just likes to not have to learn something new. I don't know. I have like 5 systems in my head. I don't want to. It's just too much.
Yeah.
But you do get new tags, Andrew. Did we not play long enough for you to level up and stuff?
Well, I've only ever played City of Mist.
Would you be down to try a Legend in the Mist?
Yeah, I would. I am curious.
It's very similar. You would be immediately like you would get it immediately.
Yeah. And I will probably complain about it.
It's okay. It's okay. I complain
Like,
about
as soon as
stuff
I get
too.
every time we get in combat, I'm doing the same shit over and over again.
It's not. Wow. Okay, so now I need to run a game for you.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you do get new stuff. Gabby just leveled up one of her cards. You get a new tag. You get theme improvements. Like you could do new stuff. You just takes time. We played City of Mist. I feel like you did level up. I don't know what you're talking about. We played it for
It was
quite a long time too.
we did. I know we leveled up, but even leveling up was you get one new power tag.
Oh, this guy. You know what? I hear what you're saying. It just sounds like the system isn't for it's probably those mechanics around like leveling and progression is probably not your style. It's I feel like it's more like a lot of OSR games are diegetic leveling up, so maybe you wouldn't like it. Do you like you want the tangible effects, and then when you do have them, they need to be very visible and helpful.
I wanted a little bit more. Uh,
A little more
I
crunch.
don't know. Not necessarily crunch,
I
but a
mean,
little
you.
bit more structure, I think. Um,
Ah, I see. I see.
just so that things aren't so hand wavy and you're not falling back to the same set of 3 power tags all the time,
I
because that's
I don't know
really
why
all.
you keep saying that. That's not true. I did you?
That was just my perception. I mean,
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Okay.
clearly wrong.
I need, I'm like, I need to. We need to play again with these same 3 tags. Because
um,
there's 12 of them that you get. 3, 6, 9, 12 that you start off with.
hey, there's beginner.
Oh yeah.
Finished
Hello, guys. How you
finish your
doing?
yard work,
Not really, but I'm tired, so I just quit.
Oh god.
and it's late, man. You're running out of daylight.
Yeah,
It is late.
yeah. That's why I set up the lights first, and then I did the rest. But yeah, it's a small details that are missing, but but yeah, still missing. Still some work for tomorrow.
You're building a pool.
I set up a above ground pool over a deck.
Over here, it's like
Above,
snowing. And I'm like, he's building a pool right now, and I was like,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess weather is
it's
different in other places.
yeah, it's super hot.
Oh,
This couple of days has been the hottest days of the year. Yeah,
I have my heater on right now.
yeah. I have the air conditioner
Okay.
there on cool. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we were just talking about games and chatting. Um, but if we're talking about 2024 for LFM, is there anything that
24.
2025 maybe.
sorry.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was.
Uh-oh. 2025 from the beginning of the year to now, what's like the biggest thing that you guys learned?
I don't know. It wasn't a big gaming year for me. I uh, I don't know. I didn't have much chance to play barely anything. I had a couple of games going, but nothing on stream, or I couldn't record anything for do the podcast or anything like that. I hope 2026 bring that into the table. Uh, I got a ton of new books. That was my year. I bought a lot of books. I read a lot of books, but I didn't play that much. I think the only thing I did for the channel this year was an interview, and that was it.
Wait, that's all you did this year? When did you
I
play?
think
W-
We had
Wait,
more board games going on.
yeah, I thought Pirate Borg, no?
yeah,
Was it
but
this year or was it that
it
last
was
year?
not. No, that was last year. It was this year. I didn't stream shit. I play
Ah.
the by the hand game, and then they did the interview with
Oh, yeah.
for the Pirate Borg Kickstarter thing,
Yeah.
and that was it. I think I had a couple of game goings, and I have a couple of people sign up to do stuff, but I hope to start in January doing things. And yeah, I think I will space my games a little bit more. Like I will try to do a monthly pirate board thing or something like that,
Uh,
because yeah,
would you do
time is
live stream
is
it
thing.
or pre-record it?
No, I will live streaming. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my main goal, and I still want to do a podcast, uh, an audio production that like the ones you do.
Mm.
I want to try to do that one, and I still
So
need
much
people
work.
to
So
do it
much
with.
work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but the problems I'm having is yeah, finding people and getting a group together, and the the schedules, the schedule thing. Like my times are awful to play, so most people
Yeah.
that are interested, we didn't match in the times that we can play, so it has been a hassle. I think next year I will have more free time on weekends, and that will help with my games. I guess with
I'm
people
thinking about
coming
what time zones
and
work
playing.
best for you. I'm thinking like Asian time zones, maybe.
Yeah, it really isn't, because this is my time. This is the time I can play,
Yeah.
and if you look at the time zones, all the people in the world where it's land is sleeping right
Sleep.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless you're like mid
I
Atlantic
need to
or
I need to find, yeah, in the
Hawaii
mid
maybe.
Look,
Pacific.
I have
Yeah,
one
in the
player
mid
who's in
Pacific or something like that. That's
I have one
that's the
player who's
thing
in
that I can
Korea
play with
though,
them.
and it's actually the morning for them. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. You could do Asian
yeah,
time.
yeah. I have played with people in Japan and in Australia,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
and there
Australia.
are people that play at the same time I play, but we are weird, and yeah, it's hard to get together.
Yeah. That's
I don't know. I will try to do earlier games during the weekends. I think I can manage that, but I can't do it every weekend or every couple of weekends. But once a month, one day of the weekend, I can manage that. I know that, so that's my goal for the year. Try to pull a game of, yeah,
I like that.
12
I it's
sessions during the
once
year, something
yeah.
like that. A big campaign, a short campaign, but
Yeah.
extended
Yeah.
in a long period of time.
Even if you
I
just
think
did
that
once
might
a month,
work.
if you did once a month and it's just like one step at a time and you're like, "Hey, this is what
Yeah,
I can do." A lot of people would be down for that, you know?
Mhm.
yeah. That's
Yep.
that's what I think, and yeah, and I was what really interests me right now is the post Shin made about Dolmenwood. Is it?
Dolmenwood, yeah.
Yeah, I think we will try to play with Shin. I haven't played with him in a long time, and
Oh,
I miss it.
wait a second.
Yeah,
Has he actually
I
posted that?
Yeah, I don't think he's
not
posted.
yet.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey,
He
you
hasn't
spoiled
posted
it.
yet.
You spoiled it.
It's there, something in
Hey,
the table.
I know, but shh.
Everybody block yours.
God. Okay, this is just for everybody who's listening on the stream. It's only on the internet forever now. Uh, I surprisingly I won all the Dolmenwood books in a raffle, so now they.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the main book weighs like 15 pounds. It's crazy. So I have the books now, and I do want to play. Is he? I wonder if he's just using the OSR system or if he's using D&D. But the setting is
I don't know.
really cool. It's a really cool setting.
The setting is really cool, and I have been going over the rules books that came out with the Kickstarter that are specific for that setting, and I kind of like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a thing I
Someone
would like to try.
someone said appreciating some of Mr. Andrews' takes. Does he have a channel? Yeah, it's this one.
Right here.
Okay, whatever. You don't like my takes. I get it. I get it. I can read between
It's
the
not
lines.
a competition, my
It is. It is. What? Okay, this guy obviously likes crunchy games. No, I'm just kidding.
So
Okay, what about you, Andrew? What have you learned from January to now? TTRPG,
despite
LFM.
my best intentions,
Yeah.
I still hate editing.
Oh.
It is like a trip to the dentist to me. It is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's right above doing my taxes in terms of
Oh.
um But
Is it, which one is it? Editing or goober drivers? Which one is it? Which one's higher? Which one do you hate more?
oh, that's tough. That's tough.
You know,
Um,
you could move here if you want. You don't have to do your taxes here.
Oh my!
Here, they say you need to pay this amount,
The government is
or
listening
or
in.
or
I don't know.
here, yeah, and you or here, have this money back. You overpaid.
Oof. Our governments are listening to this, so I don't know if we could do that.
Everybody's listening. To
Everybody's.
so
we are a big channel.
Okay.
that's why I think I have I'm tending towards doing more live streams just because the editing is a lot lighter there. That's not to say I don't appreciate the highly produced things, and I still would love to do something like that. But I just don't have the time or the skill to do it effectively.
Yeah.
I really need help there. If anyone's out there listening and loves editing and it's not too expensive, I would love to talk to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just hard because I want to have something produced, but I want to play games more. So if it's a trade-off between if I have to cut back on the number of games I play so that I can have time to edit,
Yeah.
I will not edit because I'll play the games.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying if an opportunity presents itself to play, you'll do that instead of editing.
100% time.
But you need to edit.
I know.
Yay.
That's why I need help. I need help.
Actually, okay, Andrew.
Mhm.
I am looking for side work, and I do know how to edit. So I'll present that idea to you. And I have, as I'm looking for like side gigs and like extra cash on the side. So if you want to message me,
Talk.
Yeah,
we should talk.
I'd be down to help you edit. Because I know I've thought about it before too. I was like, this guy is such a big backlog. I just want to like take some of it. I felt really bad.
I do.
He plays too much. I envy that. You see, Andrew, a game of this, a game of that, a game of. You have how many groups? How many games are you running right now?
Right now, I don't know. At any point in time, I'm running at least 3 or 4.
Andrew, you're still
You're
in my
running
mode.
so much you lost count.
Yeah.
Sorry?
He doesn't know the number. It's too much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was me like my first year of GMing. But I've actually found that I cut back and I felt better, you know. Now I'm just running like 1 or 2 at most. And then I'm joining a lot more. It's getting to play a lot more. Yeah.
I would get bored.
From just wait, from what?
No, my brain always needs to work. I just can't stop. So
you can put it to work and edit your stuff.
No.
He's like, put the brain power into editing, bro. Backlog has like 30 shows. You're like, I would get bored. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah. Someone said, I realized when trying to run a game online that my Vietnamese internet, while 300 megabits, what is Mbps? It's actually less.
Yeah, that's
megabits per second.
That's good, no?
Yeah.
But it's actually
but when he jumps out, it's less. Yeah,
less than 1.
Oof.
Internationally.
That is rough.
Yeah, that's pretty
rough.
brutal.
Oh my gosh.
It's not that bad if you do only audio.
Yeah.
But it can get complicated.
Mm-hmm.
We used to play with a guy that was in the middle of the desert. He was a military guy, and it was rough at times because his internet was shit. But only audio in a channel with not that much bandwidth, he could play.
I like that. I like giving people the chance to play who are like who are, I learned that like military guys are playing like on their off days. They'll
Yeah.
play online. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool." I also learned that like people in prison play D&D. They'll have D&D games there, and they get
Oh,
really creative because they can't have like metal or plastic, so they use like cloth pieces for like dice and stuff like that or tokens. I was like, oh wow, I'm just glad people are getting to play and stuff. So
See,
oh, that's really cool.
Maya is already becoming a star just fine.
Yeah,
There you go.
but say how much you like my takes. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Andrew, I would say just send me a DM and we can link up. I'd be happy to help. I was
Yep.
already thinking about for the Blade Runner one. I would like to help because I'm super inspired. I listened to that show that I sent, and the audio it's so good. That's the type of stuff I listen, and my ears are just transported. Like I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Rusty
And
Quill
we
is
can
very easy to listen to.
with you as the GM and the players that we have, we can definitely have something like that. 100%.
Yeah, not if I edit it.
Okay. I mean, I just
Yeah.
got so many ideas. I get inspired, and then the first ideas is like what music, what sounds, what sound effects what could come in this moment, and yeah, and Arcturus is good, and oh, I forgot their name.
Emma.
Emma. Don't tell her. Don't tell them. I'm sorry.
I don't.
I'm bad with names.
It's been a year since we played.
It has been a year, but I did see her at the LFM con. So, for me, 2025, I learned. Yeah, I think the biggest thing was that I learned to trust my gut when I'm not hiring people, but what was the word? Inducting them.
Casting.
yeah.
Casting.
When you're casting, yeah.
Couldn't think of the word. But trusting my gut.
Indoctrinating.
Indoctrinating, yes. Oh
Dun, dun.
wow! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Yes, when I'm casting, I have to trust my gut more. There was a couple times where I didn't, and the game suffered for it. Not in a large way, but enough for me to feel like it's just not as where it could be, and I should have trusted my gut a little bit more about who I let into the cast. You know, it wasn't like this big thing that I was going to be like stop the game, kick you out, but there's still like a little bit of friction. I felt it.
Yeah, the small things that are itchy.
Yeah. Some
I
little
really found. Yeah, I hear you. That's another thing I learned just with you, the importance of casting. And it doesn't matter how good a player they are or how much experience they have.
Yeah.
It's about group chemistry, and you can't really figure that out until you play together.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, and that's why the vibe check sessions, like very important. That's like one of the biggest things I found are super helpful. You can have one is good, but two is even better. That's what I found.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I'm going to be starting to do that with all my APs. Is having not necessarily in vibe, if you want to call them vibe check sessions. Yeah, but
I mean,
just like to help them break the ice, to get to know each other's play styles, get a feel for how I GM, and if it's something for them or not. Give them give players a graceful way to opt out if they're just not feeling it. Too, so
those are very, very important. I think more GMs should do it, even outside of actual play, because I have joined a lot of games where there was none, and then there's like some friction between other players, or maybe I wasn't really vibing with how the GM played, but we never did like a vibe check session. So it feels kind of weird for me to be like, I'm gonna leave or something like that, like respectfully. I think if you do those type of sessions first, it saves a lot of future headaches. I think saves time in the end.
you know, he's totally sucking up to you.
What? Okay.
Good to see networks
Okay.
happen
Well,
at my is
o
caliber of immersion performance. Yeah.
okay. Well, now you can come over to my house.
It's hilarious.
We'll feed each other
Browbeat them into
we'll
liking you.
we'll feed each other marshmallows, and we'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, another thing, playing world building games before even mini campaigns. Great. Me and Michael started it for a Starforged game, and it gets the players so invested. And for
So
Starforged, we were both player. You know how it is in Ironsworn Beginner. It's like it's
Yeah.
GM-less, so you're it all. And we were so invested in this world that we built. And so I tested it out for War of the Ravens, and it's crazy. Like they're so fun.
I have
I,
a question for you about that. You use
yeah.
microscope, you said, right?
Yeah, we used Microscope, and there's one that's called Sorry, Did I Say Street Magic? And that was for building out districts in a city.
Okay, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to check that one
It's
out.
really, really good.
So I'm curious to know, like, you already had a concept of what War of the Ravens was going to be about in terms of like the general premise of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and even maybe the setting to a certain degree. Did going back and doing that microscope exercise force you to change your concept of the setting, or?
No. It actually we just built upon it actually, and like solidified it even more. So I came with the lore of the the lineage of the queen of the royal family, and I used one called Epoch to build that out, and that was really fun too. So that was like a solo world building thing I could do myself. And then so I had that out, and then I built it out inside of Microscope, and then we went through each era of each royal lineage, and then just built it out even more. And so everybody came with like really cool ideas in that Microscope session. I think I recorded it, so it's online. But yeah, we were just having so much fun. And then you say something, and then someone has an idea, and they're like, "Oh, what if it was this? Oh, what is this?" And then Microscope really facilitates that really well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
highly
it's a good exercise because you don't have to lord dump
no, you're
during the game
building it.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're building it
Oh,
with your
yes.
players, so they are invested and they know the stuff about the world. Yeah, general
Exactly.
knowledge. Their characters already have the general knowledge, and you don't have to dump it on her
Exactly.
on them. Yeah. So that's the good part of doing that, and yeah, Iron Sword and Star Force do that really well. The tools they have to do it are really good. I like it a lot. How they go about it, and Microcop is a good example too.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Just responding to a comment? I'm sorry. Did you say Street Magic is a world building book? By the way, um, it's about building out. It's a city building story game, and had a lot of fun with that. And Microscope is more like it's building out the realm and what happened in the realm and in different moments in time. But are you thinking about doing that, Andrew, or did you
Yeah,
already build out a
100%.
lot of your
Well,
world
I
stuff?
just have, so Mirado is like it's is a Hanashira is very similar to, is based off Korea. So it is a country that has been conquered numerous times. The last set of conquerors left about a generation or two ago, and left the ruling class in power to suppress their own rebellion, kind of thing. That's as much as I built out. And I just want to make sure that if I introduce Microscope into this, that I'm not going to have to go back and revisit that history that I've already kind of established or want to maintain.
Interesting. Because with Microscope, you're building out. You enter in 2 points, so like the beginning and the end. So you know those 2 points, and then everybody works together to not meet in the middle, but you work to the end. I think I haven't done it in like a month,
So
but
if I
really
have
good one.
this as the end already is kind of established, then we can just build a history that kind of led us to that point.
Yeah, that's how I had it for War of the Ravens. I already knew the premise is that the queen is dead and whoever comes next is up in the air. And so like, how do we get to this point? And that's where we start.
Okay. I'm gonna check
Um,
this other one out too. I haven't heard of this one.
so fun. I could send you the link. I have the PDF if you wanna read it over real quick. We built out each district in our city called Hyperion City, sci-fi city, and it was great. We already knew like we knew the big themes of the city, each district. I mean, but that game just fleshed out even more. It's really good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
how specific do those books get? I'm always looking for tools for adapting tables and generators to fit individual cities to make all that stuff work for what one wants to do with it instead of just following. Um, how specific do they get? I don't know what that means. How specific do those books get? Pretty.
Like how much detail for each district to get into? Like, or do you just say, oh, it
Oh,
has XYZ
You
shops, or here's some
you
NPCs, or
you
like
can
what?
get as specific as you want. I guess
yes.
you can get up to the point you want, and you can flesh more of the things that you're interested in, and uh, and that kind of stuff. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, I would say
for
so.
example, in Star Force, you can get or Iron Sworn, you can get really specific about uh, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You start building the universe, and you go universe, sector, world,
City.
city, and you can get really to the grain and of that city and the NPCs living in there, the areas and that stuff. But you can stop wherever you want, or you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
put focus in the parts that you are building, or use the tables as just as a idea, or yeah, and use the parts that you like and discard the rest as any other TTRPG, I guess.
Yeah. Someone said, "Oh, this guy apparently." Andrew, I thought he was glazing me, but he doesn't even know what War of the Ravens is. Okay, you're not invited to my house anymore. Sorry.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely gonna say try this.
words without numbers is a really good one.
I yes,
Uh,
I
it's,
people
it
keep telling me
started,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, Start Without Numbers is one of my favorites, and all the world building and the faction play is really interesting to do. It takes time on the GM part if you do it just by yourself, but it's really interesting how the game mechanics works to seed adventures and problems for the people, for the players to solve. It's
I'll
a
have
really
to
good mechanic for that.
Okay, I'll have to look up dialect. It focuses on how language evolves in a setting. That sounds cool. I do love learning about languages and stuff. That sounds awesome, actually.
That is kind of cool.
Nice. Okay.
All
Um,
great tools.
but in terms of like, okay, so we use. I'm sorry, did you say Street Magic, beginner? Because Starforge and those tables didn't get specific enough for city building. And so we wanted to flesh out specific districts even more. So we use that. And then in each district, you build out like rumors, specific NPCs that are known there, what happened, what specific like event do people talk about within that district. It's really so yeah, I would say it gets pretty specific. It's not like
I love it.
general. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna definitely be using that one for
Yes,
the
it's
Mirado game.
really good one. Highly recommend it. And then if you're building out like a royal lineage, Epoch is I had so much fun. I created the most busted royal family and it just felt so true. And it was like, yeah, yeah.
There's another
Um,
one that looks pretty wild.
yeah,
Now I'm blanking on it. Looking 1 second, I'll find it.
dialect. Okay, so yeah, so 2025 on our channel was interesting. I would say again, beginner. Once a month. Don't think that it's nothing at all. I think that's something. If you can hack it.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I can do that. And yeah, getting a regular game is something that I couldn't get off the ground this year
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
different reasons. Groups falling apart for stuff we mentioned before, uh,
Right. Right.
not clicking together or stuff like that, or just schedule. Uh, Things start to get complicated, life gets in the way, and we couldn't get any group really off the ground.
Mm.
Uh, but I think once a month with 3 4 players
There you go. Yeah.
during the weekends in a central time, I think is doable.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I feel like a lot of your schedule is not too different. Like there's people who are like have kids who have like infants and newborns. They're like, I can only play once a month. So I think that works for people. Um, what else happened in 2025? Anything that we don't want to take into 2025? Anything different where we're like, I learned this, so I won't be doing it going forward.
I'm sure there's something.
Uh,
Yeah, I will try to get my things off the ground
yeah, yeah,
before. Yeah, saying no, I will do this, I will do that, because then it doesn't happen. And
yeah.
yeah,
Stop buying books and
yeah.
play the game.
I have the whole. I bought the whole Langmar collection for DCC, and
Oh
yeah,
my.
I have a lot to read of
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's a good setting.
Okay.
But and I bought a couple of other books on Kickstarters like that, OSR kind of games, really rules light with weird settings.
Rules
I would
light,
like to.
weird setting. That immediately makes me think of there's a couple like NSR games that are like that.
Yeah, I bought Durf. It's called the game is called Durf.
Yes, I was looking into it.
Yeah, and I have play. I think that was the game I played the most this year because I played with my kids.
There you go.
So yeah, that was the regular game I had
Put that
for a
as an
couple of months.
actual play. Put a mic in there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mhm. Yeah, but they don't speak in English. It would be weird to have that action
Hey,
play.
there is Spanish speaking actual play.
Yeah.
I found a lot of different. I found a French one too. And I was like, oh, this is good. But it was the
Subtitled?
it was the Metropolitan French, so the good one.
Okay.
Books, PDF.
Yeah, there are people playing in every language
Cali's.
imaginable, and you two have it all.
Yeah,
But
this
yeah,
year I
mine-
learned that Japanese people love Call of Cthulhu. I didn't know that.
yeah,
That was interesting. I was
and and some other weird games like that. Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable running games in Spanish
What?
for an
What?
audience.
Why?
I don't know.
It's your native
Go
language.
figures. Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh my god.
Weird ways the brain works. No?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. We have to talk about this. Let me be your therapist real quick. Lay down. Start from
It's
the
late. If I lay down, I will fall asleep.
start from the beginning. Tell me about your mother.
Better not.
Okay.
So how about you, Maya? Like what lessons have you learned in 25? Things that you would take forward into 26 and things that you would change or drop?
Change or drop? I learned a lot about, doing that whole 4D experiment showed me a lot. It more than anything like solidified my style. I I agree with a lot of them, like those guys, because I'm like, I love being in character a lot of the time. I like good pacing. I don't like when people break the tone with a joke in a serious setting. I was like, I like all that stuff. But like John said, he said he missed playing with us. And I totally get that. That like the spirit of us was gone. And so going forward, I would not do that, I guess. For that whole 4D experiment just showed me what I like in games, and the stuff I will take and not take with me. I
So,
don't know. I
so for
they
example, like the Hanashira game that you guys were all in together.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. How do you
how
think
did
that
you
was?
feel about that
Oh, okay.
from a 4D perspective?
Oh, from a
It was
4D
certainly not
perspective?
4D.
No, it wasn't 4D at all. But into I guess we're saying 4D to mean like immersion now at this point.
I don't know. What's your take on 4D? I'm interested in that.
Oh
Let's see
no,
what's your take on
okay,
it.
no.
We decided it's not for us. And I would say we all like to be in character. Me, Michael, and John. Like and Gene is really good with character work. And so I think we did really well. There was not a lot of there was out of character talk, but we weren't like sitting down playing a board game talk. I think we were still very much like we liked our role play, we liked our characters and the NPCs in the world. Um I don't know if it was my preference of like I like 80/20. That's like what I like to say. It's probably 70/30. I think that's fine.
But what about
Um
like the three marks? I mean, you see this in all
three
the
three
big
marks.
APs out there. Like, for example, just the offhanded joke when you hear
Ah.
one of the other characters or players say something, then
Mm.
you chime in with a one-liner or something
Yeah, that
out of
happens.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens all the
Yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah.
and with that would not be 4D, obviously.
Mm-mm.
But for
No.
me, in like the games that I enjoy, those are magic for me because to me that shows engagement, it shows
Exactly,
a
yeah.
chemistry.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I would say I don't mind it, but I don't want it to be like crazy and I don't want it to happen constantly. Um, I like moments that are serious and sad and heartbreaking, and I don't want a moment to be broken because somebody like throws in a dick joke out of nowhere, and you're like, "What?" That makes. Thankfully, I don't play with. I play with people who can read a room, but
Yeah, but
so
I couldn't get my head around it.
yeah. What
I,
what did you
I
what did you think about it? I did a whole full experiment.
I yeah, I watched it
Oh,
and
you
I
did?
watched
Okay.
the interview with the guys and all that stuff. And
Yes.
I don't know if you take my questions again away, it's like you take my senses away. Like
Oh,
me normally,
yeah.
I'm looking and feeling and smelling and getting all that information before making a decision, and
Uh-huh.
you do it really quick and take decision really quick. But if you are immersed in your character, you are blind in a black box, and your questions are your senses. You say, how does this feel? How does this look? How what do I see there? What do I see this? And
Mm.
it takes time in the table to get that information across from the GM, that's the word, to the player through the questions that are your senses for you to make a decision. That in character could be seconds, but it takes a couple of minutes of back and forth with question and answers that you are taking the information of the world around you. So you take my questions away. I don't know how I would play
I
because
think,
I don't have enough
yeah,
information to make a decision.
yeah.
That's
That's what Gabby was
what
saying. After we tested it out for about an hour with liminal horror, and she was like a couple more questions would have helped with like some clarity, and I was like, yeah, I get it. um, but you're not supposed to do that.
yeah. I I like to be in character. Like I do most of my stuff in character. I try to
Yeah,
role
yeah.
play, and sometimes I have to get out of character to explain what I want to do or what my character intent is, because language barrier, I cannot explain it really well when I'm in character, so
Okay.
it doesn't get across that well. So that's a barrier I need to go through out of character. Like I'm trying to do this. This is the real intent of my character, and I need to explain that so the
Oh,
GM
I
can,
see. Yeah.
yeah, so the GM can adjudicate it right. Else, the information don't get across
Oh, so
because
it's
yeah,
harder to say it in character
yeah,
sometimes.
mhm,
Sometimes.
sometimes,
interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
sometimes yeah, the intentions don't get across that well.
Would you
Or
would you guys ever test it out?
I I could try to do it, but I don't know if right now is like I said the other day, it's not something I want to trade right now. If
Yeah, yeah.
if I will set 4 hours to play a game, I will play another kind of game. I need to play another kind of game to get away from stress and work that has been a
Mm,
nightmare this year and that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I get in that situation where I know will be a stressful game for me,
yeah. I
trying to get
I
through that.
I did a one-on-one scenario in 4D, and then at the end they asked me how it was, and I just said, "Oh, I usually play like this, so it's not. It wasn't that. I didn't feel super uncomfortable. I usually play. I like to be in character as much as possible, but they get very minute about where you're going and where you're stepping. And I was watching one
Hmm.
AP, and it took them like 20 minutes just to get down a hallway because like everybody is explaining every footstep that they're taking, and I was like, Jesus, you guys, let's. And I just found myself like
Yeah.
skipping forward.
Fast
um,
forward. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
know. I think it's a style of play.
It's a style of
If
play.
it's your cup of, if it's your cup of tea, good for you. You have fun doing that. I don't know if I could try, but yeah. I don't think it will be my cup of tea.
I think it'd be a good learning exercise, like to exercise that part of your brain if you're not used to being in character a lot. That might help um, train your brain to be a little bit more in character. But
I
um,
think,
I,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying it. But I already know for a fact that it's not something I would do regularly.
Someone said OC stating intentions clearly can be important. Most APs are unwatchable for that reason. Where, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it depends. I from the APs that I've seen that are 4D, they're not actual play friendly. There was one um that was, but it was made by a podcast. Don't Wake the Bugbear, I think. They do a lot of mothership actual plays. They had a couple of the 4D guys on there, and it was, for like 95% in character. And that worked out the best, but it had really good editing. The players were emotive. And so I think that helps.
I think you need editing for
Yeah.
a 40 game. Actually, that brings me to a question for you. What,
Mm,
in your opinion,
mm.
makes for an entertaining actual play?
Actual play. I think the big one is that the characters and the chemistry. I would say that's the biggest one. I want to, like, that's why I love watching Dimension 20. I love all those people at the table watching them. Even though I don't like D&D, but I'll watch a game because really, I like the GM, I like the players. So I think that's one of the biggest one, but also I think editing as well. Um
I knew you were
I
going to
know
say
that.
that.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about you. But no, I think editing is important, like, and pacing and stuff like that. Um and a good story. I think if you have those four, good chemistry between the cast, a good story, editing, and your pacing is all good, I think you can have a really good quality, and also like good audio, all that kind of basic stuff. But like,
So, what do you mean by pacing?
um not letting a scene drag on longer than it needs to. So if you're investigating in a shop and it's kind of reached its natural endpoint and not just staying there for no reason or just being like, what else can I find? I think we found everything here, let's continue on. Stuff like that. I've been in games where we kind of sat in one place for a very long time, and I'm like, I think we're done here. So that kind of stuff. But and also just letting moments sit, letting moments breathe, I think is always good. If two people are talking and they're sharing their feelings and they're pouring out their heart, like, it's okay to let it sit. I don't think about pacing in that sense too much. Someone's
Oh,
having like a very heartfelt moment, I like to let those ones breathe as well.
hmm.
What do you think makes a good AP?
For me, 100%, it would be the cast, the chemistry.
Yeah.
If I don't see that chemistry, if I don't see people interacting with one another, um, then it's someone like reading an audiobook to me almost. It's not, there's no depth or life to it. They're not
Mm,
people, they're actors then almost.
mm.
That's why I like Dimension 20, because they're friends sitting around a table having a blast, telling a story at the same time, uh,
Also helps
cracking
that they're
jokes,
like
whatever.
improv. Being trained in improv does help, though. Like
It does,
it really does.
100%. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Um, but even then, even without that, there are a lot of great people, players. Like a lot of people I met, even in my outgunned game,
Mm.
amazing chemistry in some of those groups. There, one of the groups, they could literally sit in an apartment the entire session and just talk, and the
Mm.
chemistry between the dialogue between them is just hilarious, and
Mm.
it has nothing to do with superheroes
Mm.
or the game,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's entertaining.
Mm.
Despite the fact that I did try and move them on
You
from that
see,
scene
yeah,
several
you try to
times,
move. Yeah.
but they were happy just sitting there talking. But yeah, I agree with you. Chemistry for me is the big one. The story has to be interesting, and I'm going to leave out editing, obviously.
I mean, you agree, but you just don't edit.
I think it depends on the type of experience I want. There's actually, I find I'm drawn to two different types.
Mm.
There's ones that are super highly produced, like the stuff from Rusty Quill,
Yeah, yeah.
Worlds Beyond Number, amazing audio experiences, and you can just
Yeah.
sit there and listen to that stuff all day. It's like honey dripping into your ears.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side of, but that to me, that those are more stories. Then the other side of the coin is having a great cast of people playing a game, and you know it's a game. You're watching them, listening to them play a game, and they're having a blast telling the story, and that to me is entertaining too.
I would say our
They're different
Hanashira
stuff.
game was like that.
Yeah. So I think what I'm striving for, because I can't do the highly polished editing stuff, I'm moving more towards the other side, trying to find that chemistry, trying to find that magic with the players and a good story.
But also, what's entertaining is very subjective too.
At 100%, yeah.
Yeah. So I think because that's why I think pacing and flow is very important, because while you may think they're funny, someone could be sitting like, when are they going to get to the next scene? You know? While they're like, you're like, oh, this is great stuff. They're sitting and they're chatting, they're chopping it up, and they're laughing, and this is great. Another person's like, okay, so what's next? So that's why I think, like, I don't
Nothing
know.
is happening. Yeah.
Some people might think nothing's happening. Another person might think, oh, this is great character work, you know? So it's, you know, everybody, the audience is all diverse in what they think. So yeah. But in terms of 4D, I wrote down, I wrote down that my current state of play is already immersive. It's already character driven. It's already emotionally invested. And I already have players who deeply think about who their characters are, and we cry at the table. You know, we hesitate before making hard decisions. We feel tension. But also, yeah, sometimes we'll speak out of character. Sometimes we'll laugh. Sometimes we'll make a quick joke or ask a question. And those are not the moments. Those None of that breaks immersion for us. That's what we decided. They're like, we don't think about, oh, that moment could have been better if no one laughed at that point or something. Yeah, we're just like, what? We thought about like the cool moment where someone sacrificed themselves. We're not thinking about the moment before when someone asked a question real quick, and that's not breaking the game for us. And so when we did the 4D stuff, we were like, it's not worth it. And even Michael had a comment where he was like, he said something about feeling guilty for showing a facial expression. I was like, why do you feel guilty? I messaged him and I said, I felt like someone was bullying you to not show your, and it made me really mad because I don't like bullies. And I was like, if we were at school, I would punch that person in the face for you. But he said something. He's like, I felt guilty for like showing a facial expression. I was like, what? Why do you feel guilty for showing like a natural human? And that's the thing I've been finding with the 4D is that like natural human expression and emotion are tamped down in order to not be like disruptive. And I was
You're
like,
method acting almost. It is just kind of
yeah. And we're not method actors. We're playing a TTRPG.
yeah. So
So
yep.
yeah, so we decided that I wrote it down. We decided that if 4D asks us to trade our shared emotion or visible stakes or communal energy for a stricter version of immersion, we respectfully decline. But I'm glad I explored it, learned from it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think it's still a good exercise, something to explore for sure.
Every community that I did bring it up to, though, very polarizing. This whole concept, like, I would introduce it, and people were like long lines of text talking about this. I even got I got one lady. She did a podcast episode about it. She started off with saying, first of all, I'd like to say that Maya, you have a great amount of patience or something. And I was like, you started this because of me? Sorry, I sent you down a spiral. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this whole 4D thing is like very interesting.
Yeah.
It's one of that thing that even the guys that you talk to in your episode there,
Yeah,
interview episode, said even among themselves they don't agree on a bunch of stuff.
that's true.
And
That's true.
so yeah,
Mhm.
it's natural that if you get out of that niche, you have that same sort of opinion, but yeah,
Mhm,
stronger, I guess.
So what games? Oh, you already have a lot on your plate for 2026, right, Andrew?
Who, me?
Yeah,
For the first half, yeah, I'm
for the first
pretty
half.
booked up.
Yeah, I want to start the GM roundtable for sure
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I like the Obojima game, but it was just like it was. I find that I don't know if I want to be the sole GM for that long for a campaign. I really like
Oh,
them. I did
yeah,
like
so
playing
close.
with them each week.
What's the GM roundtable, Maya? Explain that to
What did,
us,
what did you
and the
say?
audience.
What? I didn't
Explain that to us.
explain what. I didn't hear you.
What's the GM roundtable? Explain that to us and
Oh,
the audience here.
GM
So,
roundtable. It's a group where everybody's a GM and everybody GMs at one point. So my idea was that run 5, 6 sessions and then switch. So everybody gets a chance to run and play. So
mhm.
we could possibly do. I know that Coriolis has been thrown around. We could possibly do Blade Runner.
You
Sometimes
all GM the same game.
I feel like that just makes it simpler. It could be a different game. But then we have to agree on the game because if like one person can be like, well, I don't want to do draw steel, and I'd be like, well, then I'm leaving. I don't want to play.
I don't want to play that. Yeah.
So I think one for now is probably simplest. Playing something like Sunder Dials for Starforge, where it's like GM-less, and that actually takes off a lot of like the cognitive load. I found it's once again you're sharing the load with those games.
I
So
think a GM-less game would be really cool.
have you played one yet, or have you ever tried one?
No, I have not. So I would love to try that with a bunch of GMs.
It's great.
Um,
I've also learned that playing with a group of GMs, amazing. When that was it was a Hanashira game, and it was great. We were all GMs.
It's a different experience. Yeah.
It is.
Being a GM changed your perspective when you are on the other side of the game, and change the way you make decisions.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, and in a way you are trying to make the game helping the flow of the game, and helping the GM run the game because for the decision you take. So yeah, it changed the way the GM sees you too as a player.
Yeah.
I think everybody should GM once at least. It makes you a better player. Most of the time.
I agree.
I think
There are exceptions, but most of the time it makes you a better player.
I hope so. I hope it would. I think
I've heard good things.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying, in terms of GM-less games, I've heard good things about The Quiet Year.
Yeah, that's more like a world building game.
Is it?
Yeah, I've played it when back in Denver. I was with the home group.
Of course you have.
Let me show you my list. Yeah, it was no, it's a good game, but it's more world building
Okay.
than anything.
Okay.
But Sundered Isles, like I haven't done like a swashbuckling like sea campaign, and I know me and Michael like really want to do something like that.
Thunder. It's called Thunder Dials.
Sundered.
Thunder. Oh, Thunder. Thunder.
The
Sundered
Thunder
Isles.
Thunder
Thundered
Island
Isles.
Isles.
Thundered
Yeah.
Isles.
Yeah, it uses the
That's
Starforge rules, but it's just the
Okay.
setting is now
yeah. I
pirates.
remember what that one.
Yeah, you would like it, beginner. You would like it.
Yeah, I read through it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Couple- when it
One of your
came
mini
out.
books, huh? That you just have.
No, I didn't bought that. I read what I don't remember. I read a preview or something like that, and I've
Oh, you read
seen
a
it
preview.
there,
Yeah.
but yeah, I haven't bought it yet. I have too many books about
do.
seafaring adventures already with Pirate Board and all the many adventures.
We can have
Uh,
we could have a
yeah.
legit long-term seafaring campaign, and Starforge and like Ironsworn do it really well with the vows and stuff, where you can like take
Mhm.
your time. You know, it takes a while to
Yeah,
finish that.
it
Your
takes a
what's
while
the
to finish your
what's
stuff.
that first vow? Your personal one? It's the
Yeah, the background mount. No, it's yeah, your character defining bow.
yeah, the one that you
The
have
thing
for
you are.
yourself.
Yeah, it's your
It's background vow.
what's it called?
Background vow. That's what
I
it's
don't
called.
remember how it called. It's the moment you decide to go on an adventure. Yeah, it's your
Yeah. So basically, it's
background
like I like games that have those type of mechanics where that they make that kind of character stuff really important. So that's why you have your background vow, and you work on that personally in
Mhm.
whatever way you decide throughout play. And to even level up on that takes a long time. I haven't met anybody who's actually completed one. Take long.
Have you tried
It
Wild
takes a
Sea,
long time.
Maya?
I'm sorry.
Have you tried the Wild Sea?
No, I think it's a little too weird for me.
Yeah.
It's a. I guess I'm more conservative. No, not for me. No, I think it was. I didn't like the. I wasn't really intrigued by the like the weird sea aspect. Didn't really grab me.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it is very different in terms of setting.
Yeah,
But,
it's the
the
same with
rest is
Slug
very-
Blaster. Those two. I would love to like those games, of course, but they never really grabbed me. I have a large list. I got into solo games this year. Those are fun. I didn't think I would like my solo play style is the opposite of my group play style, surprisingly.
What's that? What does that mean?
I'm a min. I like. You would think that I would like draw steel. My place
Okay.
that crunchy and like yeah. I'm a min
Nice.
maxer, all that good stuff. I love it. I love it. Also, I'm
Right,
having a
very
lot of fun doing Blade Runner solo. It's actually the solo rules are quite good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I haven't played that one.
I'll give it a shot.
Um,
Blade Runner is great.
I love
And
Blade Runner.
how do you find the draw steel, Andrew? How is it working for you?
Honestly, I didn't think I would like it going into it.
Mhm.
That's my honest opinion. But I think it's like I think I was telling Maya this earlier. It's a group of players that are with me on this journey that have made it enjoyable for me and enjoyable to the point where I want to explore more of what it has to offer.
Mm,
It is very steep learning curve, very steep learning curve.
yeah.
But I think once you get past that and you start getting into the mentality of the mechanics of the game, a lot of it makes sense. It's kind of like what Pathfinder does. Like once you get it, it just makes sense.
It clicks. Yeah. Same with like a lot of games have that City of Mist games where you're just like, how do these moves work? And then a couple months later, you're like, got it, back of my hand. I can. Yeah.
So I see Draw Steel is like that. It's just if you can get over that initial hump. For me, it was even more challenging because for the last little while before going to Draw Steel, I was into more rules light,
Mm-hmm.
more narrative first type games. with not as much emphasis on combat, and then went back to Draw Steel, where you had to have battle map, and the rulebook had written in 8-point font.
Eight point is that's
Yeah.
villainous. That's villainous.
It's like-
That's
that was like,
crazy.
oh my god, what have I got myself into?
8 point is
Yeah,
It's not even healthy for your eyes.
but I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. I'm not sure if I would have a long-term campaign in it,
Yeah.
but this little arc that we're doing now is a lot of fun. And again, mainly I have to give credit to the players for making it enjoyable.
Where would you place it though? Let's say your players were subpar and boring.
I think with that, any game could be awful.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's remove the players. Like just as a system, where would you place it? Because we know
I
which
would put
you
it
love.
very similar to D&D.
Okay.
In the sense that you could have good players who are really engaged in narrative first storytelling.
Yeah.
They describe their actions when they're attacking. It's not just roll the dice, I hit or miss, move on kind of thing. It's just kind of blah. It's very much like D&D in that sense, or Pathfinder. Any kind of D20 based system is very kind of similar.
Okay.
I think it's who you play with that will make or break the game. At least that's the way it is for me.
Will you come back to it ever? Like when you're finished? Depends on the players.
I would play Draw Steel over D&D any day.
Oh, okay. I've heard it's like D&D 4e. That's what I keep hearing. Is that it's like 4e?
It is. It's very much like 4e. Yeah.
Okay.
You can see a lot of influence from 4e there. But yeah, I think after we wrap up at the end of January with the Draw Steel game, I'm going to be focusing more on Daggerheart.
So are you obsessed with
I like the
Daggerheart?
name of the. I like the name of the Draw Steel campaign.
Not the Delian Tomb.
Yeah, not the Delian Tomb.
We know what it's not.
No. Yeah, it sets apart from all other things out there that are playing the Delian Tomb. Everybody else I've seen online is playing the Delian Tomb.
The Delian Tomb is the first game I ever ran, so it has a little special place in my heart. That adventure. Okay, but Andrew, are you obsessed with Daggerheart?
I would say obsessed, but I find that it suits my play style.
He wouldn't say obsessed,
best.
you guys. Let me show you the list. I wouldn't say obsessed. Scroll.
Like with Daggerheart, I can truly do very little prep for a game. It's so easy to hack in homebrew. For me, it is just very natural for me to slip into Daggerheart and tell a good story. So that's why I go to it. It's just easy.
What other system would you go to if you were like, I'm gonna do another one? I mean, I know you like some YZE games, but
yeah, I love all the YZE games.
Would you ever play Invincible when it comes out?
I would try it. I like Outgun just because of the craziness you can get in Outgunned. I'd have to see how that works in Invincible. I don't know what the tone of Invincible is.
Oh, it's bloody. It's like The Boys, but comic superhero. It's a bloody like comedy, heartbreaking type story. It can get. It's zany, but like in a more mature, like rated R type way. And I feel like Outgun is. You could be more Looney Tunes, I guess. This one feels like an adult.
Literally be Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Invincible's like very much an adult style, bloody type game.
I feel like I would need to watch
Invincible
to play the game. Yeah, and I haven't. And,
season 1, good. It's a good show. I would recommend. Yeah. Good season.
So many superheroes coming out. I don't think I after this Outgun thing, I'm gonna put the superhero thing up on the shelf and explore other things.
So the GM roundtable is what probably meet you guy out, put it out there in February, maybe. I think GM list could. I think we could do something long term with that, and
100 dials looks awesome.
yeah, I feel like that could even be like live streamed. I think beginner, you could like hop in whenever you can, and come play.
I would like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a thing where it's like you can commit every week or whenever we play. But if you're like, hey, I'm
Mhm.
free, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those groups.
yeah,
Most of my groups are sort of like that. The ones I'm part of. Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm part of a couple of pirate games. Like, I just hop in, play a couple of games, and yeah, I disappear for months.
I'm leaning more.
And
If we do something that's like traditional, where the GM sets the thing, it's a lot more planning. And with GM lists, you can just build the story off of each other, and you really don't have to prep anything. You just come with your imagination, and then the game facilitates what happens next, like really, really well. Like especially with building out the vows and just you roll,
yeah,
and it has like
following the tables. Yeah,
yeah, it's really good with the play to find out. With the PBTA has a little bit of a PBTA-ness to it. So, hey, if you roll like a miss with a match, which is like the worst miss you can make, the story goes in a wildly different direction, and then it's really fun. And then you just go from there, and it snowballs and
That's
snowballs.
a lot like Wild Sea, but yeah.
Hey, listen, it's not.
but the setting
It's
is
the
not,
setting.
as weird.
It's not
Yeah.
weird. I'm leaning more towards GM list. What do you guys think?
100% agree.
Yeah,
100%
it could
agree.
work.
Because we could do Coriolis, but it's so much easier if we could all just come and just be like, okay, roll some dice. Because this game has like so much tables. If we don't have any ideas, we can be like, let's roll a table. Let's spark something right now and go. Okay, so this is what happens. And then we go.
As the oracle.
Yes, lots of
See what happens.
oracles and stuff. So
one thing I would say, and sorry, I don't mean to
go ahead.
cut you off there.
Yeah, I'm good.
I would like to expand our little group, though.
What do you mean?
You being the only woman so far, like now, and since Sid left us, I think we need to change that. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think I would love to have more representation in our little group.
I would. I just don't. I mean, we could put. You would. First step, I guess, is like put out the call and see what happens.
Yeah, no one else has besides Michael. I forgetting the name. Yeah,
Markle.
No, his name is Michael. Yeah,
it's Michael. Yeah,
No, it's
I'm gonna
Markle.
look at Nighthawks is an interesting GM list. I'll look into it.
Okay.
Nighthawks.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll look into it.
no one has asked for it, but if you want to look for someone and post an ad, we can do that. Yeah.
Where would you want to? Oh, I have heard of Nighthawks. That's Greg. Greg, you did mention this before.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, how would you want to post that out, Andrew? Like how? Just like
I don't know.
Okay, it's just an idea.
I'm just ideas, man. I don't ask me.
Yeah, just the ideas. You're like, I got nothing solid than that first idea. Don't ask a follow-up. I swear to God, I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an idea. It's okay.
It's a spark.
No, but I think it's important. That's one of the things I really want to. For me personally, that's what I want. I want to try and get more diversity and representation in the games that I play too. That's
I will say it's not as hard as you think. I think I've seen people post like, hey, name your favorite BIPOC TTRPG creator or whatever, and the list grows exponentially. And I'm like,
the list is certainly growing. It is certainly growing. That's for sure.
So I'm saying it's possible, and
it's possible. It's possible.
You're saying
the
way you're saying
we already are quite diverse.
Oh yeah,
as we are, but we can expand.
In terms of our
Look at that.
player, we are diverse for sure, us as GMs, but who we have for our tables and who
Yeah.
we're having like representing, and I think it's just very important to have different life backgrounds come in and play and sit at your table because different ethnicities, different cultures bring different things, and if you just have one of the same, it's kind of can't really explore that much. Is what I found.
Yeah,
Like
the
for that
cooking,
Mirado game, I would love if I would love if it was like all Korean. That'd be awesome.
half the cast is Korean,
Half
Korean
okay.
identifying. So
Okay. That's
I
awesome.
think that's about as good as I can get.
That's as good as you can get.
But I mean, it's 100% BIPOC cast, which
Mm,
I'm very proud of.
nice,
And
nice.
they're all amazing. I've had the opportunity to play with at least half of them already.
Hmm.
So
Did you do like a vibe check session, or you just like they had good sign up forms?
we had a quick intro session.
Okay.
We split it up into 2 tables.
Hmm.
But we will be doing the microscope, I'm sorry, did you say street magic sessions in January, February? I want to, and like vibe check sessions in that time frame too.
Oh,
So I think we're going to properly kick this off mid-February.
Okay. I'm sorry. Did you say street magic? You're adding it in?
Yeah,
It's a good one. It's a good
yeah,
one.
because I really want to focus on the districts within Mirado.
Yes. You'll get some really good stuff. Really good NPCs in those districts too.
Awesome, loving it.
So, yeah, I want to have long-term GMing group, and then if it's GMless, I would be like, hey, we can meet up every week, and if there's one week where we can't all make it, we could skip it. But I would just be like, hey, this could be weekly. But GMless, we don't have to think about anything but our characters, and I would love that. And then from there, I would just be doing like little mini series and mini campaigns as a GM. So, and then like, yeah.
Mini for you would be what, 6 to 10 episodes?
Like 3 to 10.
3 to
10 would be the cap, probably 3 to
So
8.
your root of corruption went up to what are you at now? 20-ish? Around
27.
27? And so you don't think you'd do another one that long again?
If I'm the only GM, no. I really think I just think it's so helpful if like someone else like helps to carry that load of the GM, because it very much is like a cognitive thing that's heavier than what the players have to do, and we know that because we've been players in games. We know that it's just lighter, but more than that, I mean, some people can handle it. I know there's some GMs who've been with their groups 2-3 years, but if it was more rotation, maybe. But
yeah,
next week we have in a couple days we're having our campaign talk back because we finished already.
Is that gonna be live?
No. What? Well, first of all, and
it'll be heavily edited.
yeah. No, because
well, I get my
all,
point, and I think like something like a shared world, like a couple of people run games in the same world or something like that, where you could use the same characters or the same events in both games.
or
Could
maybe it's
lighten the burden of the game and make it more lengthy, I guess.
or if someone took if we did like
I do get tired of running
Yeah.
of running
you
like
yeah
long games.
Yeah.
And yeah,
27 sessions, that's a good amount. That like it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's 27 weeks, which is like
it's a lot.
it's a
In
good
half
part of
a
the
year.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good part of the year. So I'm proud that I made it this far, that we all made it this far, with not a lot of scheduling issues. Very rare. So it's very consistent.
Yeah.
Very love the group. I like that. Good diverse group. Good role players. Arcturus, you know how he is. He's great. Everybody's great in that group.
I would like to get. I like where Shin is going with his Don't Good game. That it's still a secret.
Yeah, why do you keep
But
bringing it
The,
up?
the, top,
Yes,
the top secret.
because I
You
like
keep
where
bringing
he's
up.
going. Like
it's
I
not even a
want more
secret
people
anymore.
playing.
Not even a secret.
I want more people. There is 5 people here, and one of them is me. In YouTube. So yeah, I like where he's going. Like getting more people to play, just play in the server. Like get together, get to play, get the community there, meeting each other.
Yeah, what's
Play.
the setup of this game? Is it
Oh no, as far as I read, it's just him running games in a world
is it
with
West March?
whoever.
Sounds like
I
West
think
March.
it's West
It's,
March
it's
style.
sort of West Marchy style, yeah. It's a same world, and yeah, whoever
Okay.
comes play and you
I like
go
those.
do the stuff.
I like West March sometimes because sometimes you're like, "Oh, I got nothing going on today. Hop into this game real quick. I
Yeah,
like that.
and Shin is really good running them. Like once he gets the setting thing in his
Mhm.
head, he's good running and coming up with stuff and getting you somewhere during that session. It's not like you will go play with him and you will do nothing. No, you will set to do something, and you by the end of the game, or you accomplish that thing or you didn't, but you will get somewhere. He's really good doing that
Yeah.
kind of stuff,
Well, it looks like
getting
I'm gonna have to
yeah,
join
a
as
closure
well.
during the session. So you can go for one game and do something, feel like you did something, and not come for a couple of weeks, come another week and do something and feel that thing that, oh, I came, I play, I did something.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to join then.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really good doing that kind of stuff.
Okay. Listen, before we kind of close out the night, let me show you guys the list of games. Because Andrew, you shared your list. You're like, hey everybody, share what you got, and I was like, I simply cannot bring my whole list. I have it right here in
For
Notion.
upcoming games or the games that you have played already.
Do you guys see this?
Oh,
These are games that you have played.
No, this is
no,
it's a
this is
tracker.
your plan
Yep.
for next year. Damn.
No, not next year. I mean, I don't know. So this is what I have currently. Obajima
Mhm.
Origins is completed. I feel good when I can hit complete. I feel satisfied. And then this is coming up next, like for Maya's game room. Uh, Action Tells. I'm thinking about a cozy campaign, the GM roundtable, and then Delta Green for Maya's game room. And then there's Monster Hearts 2,
Oh,
Apocalypse World.
Delta Green is good.
It is.
I
It's
like it.
fun.
Yeah, I played that
Mountain.
game a couple of times, and oh yeah,
I still want to
I
do a
like that one.
Starborg one shot. Why not? The Last Caravan, I just bought it. It's like a not as heavy electric state. It's
Mhm.
another kind of traveling game where everybody's in a car together. Road trip game. Liminal Horror, Blade Runner AP, because I just got
Or you can do
inspired.
your
So
own Blade Runner. Cool.
it kind of sucks that they don't have much because I heard the case files are hard to come up with,
They
and
are.
there's only 2 of them, like official ones.
Yeah.
I was thinking Hunger Games, like a Hunger Games style
I never
story.
even heard of that one.
Mm,
You never heard of
Hunger Games?
you don't know the Hunger Games?
I know Hunger Games, but there's an RPG out for Hunger Games?
No, I was
How
going
is-
to use the system is called Freeform Universal. And it's
Okay.
one of those systems where you could just bring any setting and then just use the mechanics, really.
Okay.
and how do you play the Hunger Games? A PvP or some sort of
I don't know, okay?
MOM?
I have ideas. Looking for mom. What does mom stand for? It stands for multiverse of momness.
yeah?
And I want to find her one day, so I put it in here.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a goal we all share, I think.
yes. Ryotama's in
I have
there.
I
Ryotama.
have a
love
pirate
Ryotama
board
too.
intro to that thing prep with flag for the pirates and ships and names and all that stuff and a whole story to
For
get
for what? Looking
into
for mom?
the yeah for the
Oh,
multiple of movements.
this one
Yeah.
has to be a whole thing. Looking for mom. We really gotta prep that one. That's why that one's important. And then Ryotama's nice.
Yeah. That could be your cozy game.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but then there's a really cool setting that I also want to play in. So a
Okay.
little bit. There's Paint the Town Red, Mouse Ritter campaign, underground. They're like in the underground of New York City. And then one of the characters, the crime boss, his name is Don Ratoni. Mouse Ritter is so fun. Perils and Princesses is fun. Possibly Pinehurst Academy season 2.
Ooh. Okay.
Flabbergasted is a comedy-based one. I haven't done that before. It's Coriolis. Doing a City of Mist 3-shot in Sao Paulo because me and John were talking about a Brazilian. I haven't seen any Brazilian tables yet for APs.
That'd be cool.
And
Whole
there,
bunch of
there
stuff.
are a lot of Brazilian creators.
There are just I don't know
Yeah,
where they're at.
for TTRPG, and I don't know tables because my YouTube doesn't bring Portuguese results back. It's
That's
mostly
neat.
English
Spanish?
and Spanish. Yeah, Spanish it's mostly English. Yeah, my YouTube is
mostly
mostly English.
Okay, we got to talk to your therapist about what is your issue with Spanish. We got to work on that.
Look, I have been studying English, or I was sent to English classes from 10 to 18.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it, but I was forced to go. Now I'm grateful
See, yeah, now
because
you're great.
it had opened a lot of doors for me.
Yeah.
But I'm good with numbers and stuff like that. I'm not good with letters, and I really need to think in English to get to be able to speak it and go through that. So yeah, I think that affected me a little bit.
Do your kids speak English?
My oldest one, yes, and the two youngest are starting to.
Starting to? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
yeah.
noticed Mythic
Like-
Bastionland was not on your list.
Oh, that's true. It is not. That would be like another a mini thing. I gotta read more into it because I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because I like the mechanics. It's very simple. It's like NSR mechanics, so it's very similar to Cairn, which I like. Cairn. I like Liminal Horror, which is an offshoot of Cairn, a modern horror. And then Perils and Princesses, Mouse Ritter, they also share the same mechanics. So I like the mechanics. I'm not sure if I like the world. I don't know.
I would like to see how you run a Starboard. And I would like to
Starboard?
play. if
You
I
like to
can,
play?
Starboard.
Well, we got to find the time. I would definitely have you in there for sure.
Yeah. I like the board games.
I am going to run it.
The board games are like Daggerheart for Andrew. I feel really comfortable running it, especially Paddleboard. So
Yeah.
I can just pick it up and do stuff.
What's my Daggerheart? What's my Daggerheart? The way that Andrew treats it. What's mine?
I don't know.
I
Not
play
Mist Engine?
maybe. I play so many.
You
I literally
usually-
play so many that I don't have one that I just stick to for 5 times.
by force of habit, it used to be D&D for me, but I haven't touched D&D in like 3 years.
I don't have a Daggerheart.
I don't know if I could get back to running D&D again.
Maybe. Oh,
You could
maybe.
use Daggerheart as your Daggerheart.
Shut up, Andrew. Maybe it's Liminal Horror, actually. That's one that I do find myself coming back to. Very easy to prep. I love the NSR, like OSR mechanics and the diegetic style advancement. I think yeah. Other than Dread, I think it's one of the best systems for horror, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, that's my Daggerheart. It's Liminal Horror. I do love going back to it. You tell really great stories. It would be Electric State if it didn't crush your soul so heavily.
Yeah, I think I'd like to run an Electric State game this year too. I think that I'm missing it.
Add it to the list. I have it in there. I might do Electric State Season 3.
Cool. I
Um,
just realized Mythic Bastionland can be GM-less too.
Can it? Wait,
Yeah.
wait. a lot of OSR games, I think they can do GMless well.
The OSR, the thing it has, they have a lot of third-party rules, and
Yeah,
most of them have some sort of GM-less add-on.
add-on. Yeah,
Yeah.
true, true, true. But I am gonna run Starborg because I feel obligated to run the games that I buy because I feel like it's a waste of money if I just buy and don't run. So I'm like looking at my list here, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta at least once Starborg. Yes, for sure. I do want to run Starborg. Paint the town red. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you think of Vampire the Masquerade? Is
Oof.
that
Way too crunchy. Yeah.
too crunchy for you?
Yeah, lots. Me and John have looked over the skill. Like, there's like 30 skills, and I'm like, why?
Haven't you
Why?
picked the wheel of the wheel of the
Wheel of Time? No, I feel like I know which one you're talking about.
it's not the wheel of time. It's yeah, it's
Osmir?
the wheel.
I
It's
have
the
tried
wheel.
Cosmere, but it's like it's just
Uh,
D&D, but in the world of Brandon Sanderson.
He's the same guy that made Torchbearer or something like that.
But you guys, we definitely got to play the Great Dark. Like, I have the Great Dark. I feel like we got to
I think
try
we
it.
all do.
Yeah, I'm like, we have to play it. I'm looking at the book right now. I'm like, we gotta. And I just got the book sent to me, the campaign. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
I
love the
can't.
vibe of that setting. It's just
Yeah, we can't just let
so
it
epic.
sit, right?
I
I
fully
just
intend on playing it somehow this year. I don't know.
I just don't know when. I literally don't know when.
But I really like the idea of like for the GM roundtable having us go GMless. I think that's
Yeah, yeah.
brilliant.
The Burning Wheel. That one was
I
the
have
one
heard
I
of
was.
the Burning Wheel. I looked into it for like 10 minutes, but I guess it didn't grab me.
It's a crunchy one. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well then, yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. That's why I think that another reason why I want to do like mini campaigns because I have so many systems, and Nimble just took up so much time, like that, because I wanted it to finish it
Yeah,
out.
I'm torn between the new games I have bought
Yeah,
or that I want to buy, and the old games I want to return to because it's like, oh, I miss playing that one.
yeah. You gotta stop playing. You gotta stop buying. You gotta go make that list, start going through them.
I don't buy that much anymore,
Okay,
but
I've seen
yeah,
your bookshelf.
I don't play that much either. So yeah, I have a big
do, you,
list.
do you not play
Both sides.
solo? I feel like you would like solo, no? Because you don't need like scheduling.
Yeah, but I don't get the same fix of playing
Yeah,
solo.
that's fair.
I have
Fair.
played. I play. Yeah. Until my character die, I play Star Force for a
Oh,
while.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but some die rolls and dumb decisions. Yeah,
That's
the game
that's
ended.
that's the fun. Love it.
Uh,
Um.
I didn't have the heart to make another one,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah, I play a lot of Star Force.
So as I'm getting back into the Blade Runner game, see, why do they do 6 and higher as a success? Why not just stick to regular freely like YZE and just like pools of D6?
I prefer the Blade Runner mechanics more than
You do?
yeah, I do.
I think
I like
you like a little bit of crunch. That's what I'm finding. You like a little bit of
um
more complexity. Because my natural
yeah,
response was, why not just make it simple? And you're like, well, I like the more complex one. So I think
I,
I
oh,
think
I forget what they call that mechanic.
why did they it's like a
Scaled or something. I forget. There's a name for it.
I'm wondering about the design reasoning for it. Is it is it supposed to like make the is it fit the world better? Like cyberpunk? Like I still don't know
I don't
like
know.
why
That's a good question.
I don't know why
Why
they
they changed it? Why they changed it for Blade Runner?
I feel like it could still
Just
work. Just
just harder. Yeah.
Make it more I mean, what I've been the more I play it, the more you get used to it. I'm like, oh, it's not that difficult. It's just like you roll a d8 and a d6, and that's it. But
Okay, guys, I have to go.
oh,
It
okay.
was nice talking to you. I hope you end the year well, and
Yes,
we can get all of these games off the ground next year.
yes. I hope you can too as well, my friend.
Hmm. Yep. Good
Okay.
luck with your pool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's filling up.
it's
It's
filling
filling
up.
up right now.
It's getting
Nice,
there.
nice,
It's
nice.
filling up.
It's getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, slowly but sure. It will be expensive as hell, but yeah, it's filling up.
Okay. Hopefully it's worth
Good
it by the
thing.
time you finish it.
Yeah, it lasts all 3 months of summer, so yeah, it's
Okay.
worth it.
Okay. You'll love to see it.
Okay, see you
The
around,
beginner.
people. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. Okay. So, Andrew, just admit it. You like a little complexity. It's okay.
No, I don't. I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind a little bit of crunch.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was
as long as it's not overbearing, you don't get lost in math and stuff.
But you
I
like
like.
how it's done in Blade Runner.
I think dice and are playing a really vital role in any RPG.
Yeah.
I think the dice mechanics have to be meaningful.
That's what
So
I'm wondering. Yeah.
so I
About.
find, like, for example, in the Mist Engine game where you just roll 2d6,
Yeah.
that's not enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Um,
I get it.
so
Yeah, I think it's just a preference thing. Because for me, it's like, yeah, that's a good amount. But I do love a pool. Like with what I love, just gathering like 66, and then sometimes you don't roll any successes. Like I think
I
I've
love
rolled like 7 and
the push
nothing still.
mechanic. Not as much as Lecturus.
Not as much as he's has a real problem.
Yeah. He does. He does.
But okay, so because I built up my character again, and then you have like the 4 core attributes, and then you have the skills under each. So then you can roll like a d12 and a d6.
Mhm.
But so you like that,
Yeah,
and instead of just a pool.
yeah, I think it gives a bit more variability between characters and a bit more meaning behind the skills and your attributes, as opposed to, like, for example,
Electric state.
Mist Engine,
Oh, Mist Engine.
2d6 at the same power tags.
I don't think you mean add the same power tags. I think you mean that it's 2d6 and power tags. And there's nothing else. It's never like 2d6 and sometimes it's this you add. It's always 2d6 plus power tags. Is that what you really mean?
And you'll have, like, those conditions or whatever they're called, those negative tags that
Right. Statuses and stuff like that.
statuses, yeah.
That hinder you. So you're like, you want a bit more variety.
I prefer systems that have where the dice matter more. With the rolls where there's that tension, a bit more visceral, like a nat 1 or nat
Sure,
20 in
sure.
D&D, right? I find you don't get that as much with some more narrative games where you're just rolling 2d6 or whatever. But like with Blade Runner, if you're rolling a d12, you can get a double success on those types of dice, right?
Right. If you roll a 10, I believe.
Yeah, 10 or higher.
10 or higher,
I
yeah.
think. It's a double success, so you end up so that matters, right? Especially because of the push rules and the mechanics in YZE games.
I know, but I've also had moments where people are on the edge of their seats with our 2d6 games, you know? I think it's just a preference thing. Because I think it's still there, especially in my games, how I like to run. And it's probably like how the GM likes to run things too. Because I love tension. And for this gritty game for War of the Ravens, like there's a tag. The cap is at 3. Can't have more than 3. I reduce the tier so you can't, if you hit a tier 4 status, you're done. And usually it's a tier 6. So I have like shaved stuff off to make it even tougher. And so we've been practicing, they've gotten up to tier 3 and they're like, okay, we got to go. Like we can't play around anymore. So that type of tension, but I added that in myself. It's not
Mm.
like the game didn't do that, I guess technically.
There's a grit mode though, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I think Free League just does that so well. They really want you to be powerless. They really want you to feel like the stakes are high. That's why I love Free League. And then I think the Mist engine is more like narrative. They want to give you more chances. It's a little bit easier, but as you know, like in Electric State, you can really just hurt yourself and people
Yeah.
and the people you're and in character, of course, and the people that you're playing with. That's why
100%.
that's why I love Free
Um,
League.
in Wild Seed, I think it's kind of similar. You roll the 2d6, but you also get to add like you get the twists, right?
Oh, there's a twist.
Yeah.
They had a twist mechanic.
Yeah, which I think is interesting. If you get like two of like numbers that come up, the two of a kind, or
Oh
it's a
yeah.
it's a dice pool system too. But if you get pairs of kinds, you get a twist, and that can totally change the direction of the story. If they had something like that, a little bit more
That's what I'm saying. You like a little variety.
meaning in the dice mechanics,
Yeah.
and rather like when we're just rolling 2d6, I feel like I'm playing Monopoly, almost, right? That's
Well, you keep saying meaning, but I think it's variety that you want because I do find meaning in the roles there. So that's why I'm like, what does he mean when he keeps saying meaning? I'm like, I think the roles do mean like if they had no meaning, like why would we play the game? There's no point of
true.
rolling. So
Maybe variety is a better word.
Andrew, are you looking for more granular dice rolls like Star Wars? That's what Greg said.
Oh my god, not to that extent. Star Wars where you're rolling all sorts of dice. Oh my gosh.
Wait, which Star Wars games? There's a whole bunch.
The one that I recall, you were rolling god all like 4 different types of dice.
There's oh, it might be. I looked into it because I would love to play like a legit Star Wars game, but the systems I did not like any of them.
Yeah, if you want simpler dice mechanics, Star Wars is not the game.
Yeah, there's by Fantasy Flight Games, probably that one.
Yeah.
And then there's Star Wars 5e, which is just what the name says.
Yeah, that's no.
All the 2015-ish ones.
No, I don't think I'd go there.
The Edge of the Empire. That one. There's a whole bunch. Genesis. Oh, the Genesis dice. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I really didn't like. I was like, what? This seems too complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like the dice pools. You like a little complexity. I
like dice pools, and like I really like the push mechanic.
I do love the push mechanic.
Gives that the players a bit more agency. In terms of how much risk they want to take.
And it's always a give and take. It's not like a free, like here's a free luck point with no consequences.
Yeah.
And then if you're
same thing with outgunned push mechanic, I love that too. So.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I kind of fell out of love with outgunned. I think maybe it was too many skills. I think maybe that was the thing. I forgot why.
Yeah, I think you had a problem with the 15 skills or something.
I just don't get when games have that many skills. Like what?
But once you get the hang of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's all you need to know how like to play the game are those skills, and you just match them up whatever makes sense. But
I mean, I think I got the hang of it. I understood it. I think after a while I was like, I think maybe it got really repetitive. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
It depends. It depends. Yeah, if you keep going back to the same set of skills, it can be. But I think that's why, like as a game master or director in Outgunned, I need to make sure I challenge different things, right? That they're not always doing the same check every single time. That would be kind of boring. I agree.
See that? See what I just said? That's the same thing you say about City of Mist. Same 3 tags.
Yeah, but at least you have 15 skills in Outgunned.
In City of Mist, you have 12 tags.
Yeah, but how many of them are applicable
See, that's not what I mean. That's
at
how
any
you
point in
build. You
time?
have to build a character that's well-rounded.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
It's
we have.
that's one other thing I actually have with the Mist engine. Like,
Yeah.
say, for example, I want to do something, but I don't have any power tags to help me do what I want to do.
Uh-huh.
Does that just mean my character sucks at doing that?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I just roll
And
2d6.
then
Sometimes it's fine. You just roll 2d6.
and you just roll 2d6.
There you go. You roll a 12.
But I feel like I think that's a trade-off of having no skills, like, or having a skill that you can map to whatever you're trying to do. Always, right?
Yeah,
If
and
you go with a
yeah.
skillless system, then you're kind of hosed.
But on my end, I like the freeform narrative of it because it's all mapped to the narrative. Like any tag could work if it fits the narrative. Is the whole point of it. So if it doesn't fit the narrative, then maybe it doesn't work this time, but it could work in the next scene or something like that. So it's not because perception will always mean if you see something or catch it. That's what it will always mean. It will never mean that you can like hit someone harder. And I think with this, it's like more freeform. Maybe this tag won't work here, but it will work. And so it's flexible in that sense. But I get what you mean too, though, because I understand that type of play style. But yeah, that's why it's not my only system. That's why I really love like Free League, because I think sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want a little variety too. Like I don't know if I'd play this game like forever and ever into perpetuity.
Yeah,
For sure.
I think that's one of the things. Like with Daggerheart, there are no skills, right? You have experiences, and you only have 2 of them to start. So you're always rolling a lot of presence or agility or whatever.
Yeah.
But where it comes in, what comes into play in those types of situations are, I don't know, like what is the help mechanic in Mist Engine?
Help. Probably the group's like theme card. Remember, there's like there's a group card that you can pull from, but also now in the Mist engine, you have relationship tags. So if you have a relationship with someone and they can help you, that you can call in that tag. There's actually a specific like group role, but everybody gets affected though. So you can add a +1, but if it fails, everybody gets those consequences. So that's one.
Okay.
I think that's a new like Mist. It's a
weird.
new Mist engine thing. It's a little weird.
Like yeah, because let's say combat, for example. Like the 2 of you are trying to beat somebody up. One person's trying to be a distraction or trying to hold one arm while the other one's trying to punch their face.
Yeah.
If they don't have that relationship card, the second player cannot help the first one.
It depends on the narrative. But that's not the only thing. So I just looked it up. That's one way to help somebody if you have the relationship tag. But then also when one hero takes the lead, other heroes can provide assistance to increase the chances. So you would just add a +1. So just tell me how you're helping. Yeah, tell me how you're helping, and then whoever's helping adds in a +1.
Okay.
But it is a shared risk. So yeah, so helpers are placed in the same narrative situation as the lead hero.
That makes sense.
So that's the acting together. It's a group action.
Okay. So Mist Engine doesn't totally suck.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to listen, I want to run a couple games for you, but it sounds like it's probably not for you, which is okay. Like I'm not gonna go play Draw Steel. I already know.
You know what I think?
I will never.
I think Goober wrecked it for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This traumatized me to the point where I cannot play Mist Engine games anymore.
Did you really hate Goober that much?
It's like, I swear to God, if another Goober character or NPC pops up, first thing I'll do is punch him in the face. I don't care. They don't even have to open their mouths. I'll just punch them in the face.
I don't think I've ever had a player have such a visceral reaction in any way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to work on that because you might have some issues, like some underlying issues with like therapists or.
Oh, I'm sure I do. I have no doubt.
Because if we pulled ourselves out of it and just looked at it, removed ourselves, it was a nice person talking and offering advice,
I'd still punch him in the face. Because I know who they are. I know
You know
what
who
they-
that is? You know who that is?
Yes,
Oh my god.
I just want to
Ah.
punch them in the face so they can't speak anymore.
You said that one kid was Gene as he was 12. Goobers are me when I was 12.
Oh my god. I feel so bad.
A very punchable little kid. Okay? I
feel
was
so
not a
bad for your
good kid.
sisters and
No, my mother.
your mother.
I did one time.
Your poor mother.
I like to remind my sister about the one time we were wrestling and I got my right foot in her mouth and she got so mad. And then I ran outside. She was chasing me. We down the block. And then I made it back into the house, into the bathroom, and I locked the door. And then I hear, doof. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I don't hear anything. I'm waiting for like 5 minutes. And then I open the door and there's a butcher knife pointing out of the door. I go and I remind her of that all the time. I go, remember when I put my foot in your mouth? And then she hits me.
And you almost murdered me for it.
It was so funny. But yeah, so anyway, that was me as a child. I was not good. I also I dropped a slushie from a second floor at school and the security guard caught me. And I go, I didn't drop it, slipped. I didn't drop it. I swear to you it slipped. He's like, I watched you drop it.
Trying to gaslight
He
the
said he's like, go to the office now. You're suspended or whatever. And I was like, ow. And then my mom came and I was like, Mom, I swear it slipped. And she believed me and then started yelling at the people in the office. And I was like, oh.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh God. Oh. No, I was not a good kid. That was junior high too. And I was like,
Junior high.
Yeah, no, I was.
Man. And now you take it out on your players.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta let art imitates life. But
would.
yeah, Uber would come back if you played with me again. So
Yeah, no. So there you go. I would.
Andrew. There's no way I can't have Goober if you play with me. You think I wouldn't add Goober in again? Okay, listen. You don't have to talk to them. What if they're in another scene with someone else? Huh?
I would find a way to enter that scene to punch them.
That doesn't make any sense.
I could be halfway across the world in character, and I'll find a way.
If you played City of Mist, you're like, oh, my character can teleport. Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Goober's great. But you gotta admit they're great, right? Come on.
They are the perfect villain. They are the perfect villain. I will give you that. 100%.
Listen, I think what's her name? Catherine? I think you guys should talk about it. You should lay down on the couch and unpack it. There's a lot going on there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Carolyn, you mean?
Carolyn, sorry.
Okay. Who's Catherine?
Okay. Uh-oh. What if she was watching? She's like, what?
Getting me in trouble now. Oh my gosh.
The slogan for Goober is ride with insight, where every journey supports your journey. Yeah. Welcome in. Where am I taking you today?
So insidious. So
oh evil. My God, I love Goober so much.
So evil.
I'd be like, get in the car. Am I taking you? Where am I taking you? Where is your journey today, sir?
Just one journey. My
just fist you're like,
your face.
You're like prison because I'm gonna kill you now.
Yep.
I
I would make it a mission to find every freaking goober driver out there and murder them all.
You
Yeah,
become a serial killer because you hate
I,
goobers? That makes no sense.
I'd be doing the world a service.
The
Uh,
goober. You guys heard about the goober serial killer?
yeah. Uh,
Goobers are awesome. Whatever.
I
They're
have a
bad.
question for you though.
Yeah.
Um, do you prefer doing your actual plays audio only or with video?
Video? For my podcast, audio only, because then I can really just focus on the sound design and like all that good stuff. That's where audio is really good, so I can just focus on that. But video is good because I find people connect when they can see people a little bit better. So for the more relaxed ones, we'll do video. Why are you thinking about it?
I thought about doing audio, like the original Blade Runner was audio only, right?
It was. Do you still want to do that, or are you thinking about switching over?
It's just because I know I'm not going to edit it anytime soon. So
Well, I mean, I was serious. I was serious. I am looking for like side work. So if you want to like reach out and be like, "Hey, I need help with editing,"
yeah,
you can let me know.
we'll talk for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the main like I love like, but I've seen like podcasts now with a video component as well.
Oh, you.
Um,
Oh.
So I've noticed like Spotify, for example, supports that, and I know
It
more
does.
and more
Yeah.
people seem to be moving towards that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm on a lot of like podcast subreddits and stuff and discords. Audio is still very much popular. So
Mhm.
Spotify is trying to push video really hard, so that's why it might seem like it's getting bigger, but audio is still very much a big medium. And I know some people are just watching like off to the side. Like I'll put on APs and just like it'll just be off to the side like while I'm prepping. So it's basically like audio anyway. So a lot of people are. Isn't that? How do you watch APs? It's like
It
while we're doing
depends.
chores or something.
Yeah, most often it's because like I'll be like cooking or cleaning or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but if there's a video component, I'll have it up like you said, someplace.
Hmm.
And if they describe something interesting, or like for example, even like a Critical Role, right? A lot of times I'll just listen to the audio version, but if they start
Mm.
describing minis or a battle map, I'll
Go look.
make it a point and take a look at what they're doing.
Mm. So for the Blade Runner, what do you want to do? Because well, it depends. If I help out with editing, I would say audio only is good. Um, ugh, I I still want to help out with editing because I'm going to be a part of it, and I want to be like, I want to put our best foot forward with this. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, let's just have
Okay.
editing. Let's just say editing will be a part no matter what, because I want to be like, I want to put it on my portfolio and be like, this is a great game, like in all aspects. So
Okay. Yeah. So
yeah.
we'll do audio only for Blade Runner.
Do you have like a little? You have like a like story beats prepped, or
Yep. It's just
all
it's
that?
only a 3-shot, so I know what's
Mhm.
going to happen. Not what's going to happen because
Yeah, not a
I know
script,
like
but yeah.
I know the premise behind it and
Okay.
how to throw you guys into it to start off with, but where you go from there, I don't know. So we'll see.
Okay. Any reason
Um,
for this being a 3-shot and not like a little bit longer?
I find like I've run a fair number of Blade Runner in the past. I find
Mm.
shorter arcs better
Mm.
because longer arcs it's harder to maintain that intensity.
Oh, I
Um,
guess so.
because I find with Blade Runner, it can go to some pretty dark places. There's a lot of moral, ethical questions, a lot of,
Yeah, that's true.
and it's hard to dwell on that and drag that out for a long period of time.
Similar to Electric State, then.
Yeah.
Can't see that going for like more than 10 sessions, maybe. But
Yeah.
also, Blade Runner, it doesn't really have like it has downtime mechanics, but it doesn't have. It's not a. I don't know. I guess it's not diverse in that sense, which is fine. Like it knows what it is. but it's not like a dagger heart or like a more generic system where one day you could do this, another day you can do this, and then another day we could just have a shopping session. Like, I don't think it's that really.
No, I mean it's just divided into shifts, and they do
Right,
have
yeah.
roll tables for your downtime events
Hmm.
or whatever. But there's nothing that says you have to use those roll tables, right? If you want to do your own thing
Oh,
and role
true.
play a whole downtime scene, y- no
And I
no problem.
I love that, but what I mean is like the vibe already is like heavy. Cyberpunk already has heavy themes. Blade
Yeah,
Runner is dark. LA is grimy and it's tough and it's gray, and then the world just sucks. And you're like, I don't know if I could play this for 30 sessions.
yeah. That it's like I can't play Grimdark campaign long. It's just like too depressing.
Too depressing.
Yeah,
Grimdark, like there's Grimdark, and I think technically Shadow Dark is Grimdark, but I've seen actual plays where they're just very silly. So I'm like, could I do Grimdark if it's played like this? Maybe, because I've just seen a lot of groups just get silly with it.
yeah. I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I can. Yeah. So anyway, for Blade Runner, I for the theme that
Yeah.
and tone, it's kind of the same thing with Alien too. Like where you're in a uh, high pressure situation, right?
Mm.
Something's hunting you in Alien. You gotta live or die. You likely
There's
die.
a stress mechanic. Yeah, and you're gonna die probably.
So again, it's like stretching. That's what's hard to find with a lot of user engine games. Is they're not meant to be
May,
long campaigns.
yeah, I guess so. I was about to say maybe Invincible, but even Invincible is like super bloody and harsh and intense. If they're following, especially if they're following along with the line of YZE games.
Yeah,
But I'm excited for it to come out.
I get
But
around the game.
yeah, I was thinking about doing the quick start. The quick start's out. You want what you want to play?
I don't know. We'll see. Superheroes, honestly, even though I'm running out gun superheroes, it's not really my thing.
What?
Um,
You don't like
so
superheroes, really?
I like watching it, but role playing superheroes, I don't. I
Is it?
never really.
Do you think you can't really get in the mindset of a superhero?
Maybe that's it to a certain degree. Like
Yeah.
it
What
seems
if
so
what if
formal.
what if there were goober drivers in it?
Oh, if they're goober supervillains, yeah, I don't care. I don't need to be even superhero. I'll just bring
You're like,
something with
I'd
me.
be the Korean like grocer off to the side in a bodega
Yeah,
and just
I'll be the
stab one.
Punisher dude. Punishing all the goober drivers. That's.
You're like, I don't need to be super for that. Okay,
Yeah.
Greg said street level. What about like Punisher is street level and Daredevil?
Hmm.
What about something like that? There's like Luke Cage, where those are like street level.
Uh, okay, I
They're a
was
bit
never a
more.
fan of Daredevil, Luke Cage, or whatever.
Oh,
That
really? Okay.
yeah, no. I like Punisher though, just because.
Good storyline.
Yeah, I like Punisher. Just that same kind of vibe as almost John Wick, but he's just a bit more.
It is very much John Wick vibe. Okay, so you're the gritty, down to earth type, and he's not. He doesn't really have powers. He's just like really good at what he does. Okay, yeah, I
Yep.
guess that's John Wick. Yeah, but I've seen the last John Wick, and he fell from a really high place, and I'm like, oh, he's superhuman. He's basically a superhero. He should have broken his back so many times. He has fallen down like 8 flights of stairs, 2-story floor buildings, landed on cement. I'm like, there's no way he's still alive. Superhero.
He got up with a limp.
A
Limping.
limp. Listen. He rolled an ankle. Oh, yeah. The last one was a little bit, little out there. I was like, okay, guy, he's superhero. But I love Keanu Reeves, so I'm gonna still watch.
Yeah.
Okay. So are the rest of your games gonna be their video?
I think so. I think that's why I'm gonna go live with most of them.
Yeah.
I still like the idea of producing like a highly polished thing. I know the value of that.
Mm,
And something I aspire to. I just know myself, my schedule. I just
yeah, yeah. It is.
not
Yeah, it's a
gonna.
little bit more effort, but I think it's like very satisfying at the end of the day when you listen back to it and you're like, wow, that's really good stuff we've output.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, this is the question I have for you. Then,
Mhm.
where do you want to go with your APs? Like, what does this look like for you going forward? Like,
Um, I don't know. Just keep telling like really cool stories. I can't. I don't know. I mean, my goals really aren't like get 1,000 more followers and the more listen. I get more listeners is nice, but I know how flooded the market is, so it's not really like something I'm still gonna do my best, but it's not something that I'm like it's gonna stress me out or anything like that. I don't want it to stress me out. I found myself thinking about numbers too much at one point. Um, Continue to have good players, tell cool stories, find really cool like indie systems, and showcase what cool stuff people have made, and continue to work.
okay,
Um, I
is the
don't know if
focus
that.
still going to be producing like like highly polished,
Yeah,
highly produced
yeah.
things,
For
or
Maia's game room, yes. Yeah,
okay,
that's the point of Maia's game room. And then for LFM, it's still like intentional. It's more relaxed, but it's still like intentional casting at the very least. And then I do light editing because I know how to edit. So it's I edit it like in an hour. The LFM like Obajima games, those are like an hour and then I'm done. But like the software I use helps out a lot too. So
yeah,
I use Filmora, and then the biggest asset is cutting out dead space. So like when there's just like long seconds, it cuts it all out. Like I've seen games go from 2:45 to like 2:15. And I'm like, nice. But
yeah.
those are super quick. And then add in the intro and outro, and then I'm done. Or I'll add like said will sometimes make a stupid joke and I'll be like, I'm cutting that. You're dumb.
What?
Or
Jeez.
I'll make the NPCs a little too horny, and then I'll be like, I'm gonna cut through this. Sorry, you guys. This is just for us. There's a lot of stuff that's just for us that will not see the light of day.
Oh, geez. Um,
Uh,
all the dick jokes get cut out. Um,
yeah.
so, hmm,
Sounds like we got a
yeah, I think,
solid plan for 2026.
um, yeah,
Solid enough.
solid enough to start with. Like right now, like beyond January, like even February, the only game like I think I mentioned to you is Mirado that I have
Mhm,
scheduled right now
mhm.
beyond February. I'm intentionally leaving it like that for now, just because I know it will fill up with other stuff, whether it's our
It
gym
will
roundtable
definitely.
game or
Yeah, it definitely will.
playing Dolman Wood or whatever else.
Yeah.
Um,
So are you leaving
so
more time to just be a player?
I I was really having fun in Gene's game in Wild Seed being a player.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Did it like remind you? You're like, oh, I forgot how much this is great.
um, yeah, I think I need to be at the right table to really enjoy myself as a player, though.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Um, I don't. I don't want to sound like a snob or anything like that, but I just the
No,
way I like to play games is like I need people to bounce things off of.
it matters.
Um,
It matters who's at the
so
table.
and if I find I can't do that with people,
Mhm.
then I get bored.
You get bored?
um,
Yeah. We were just talking
um,
about it in the Discord. People were like, well, one person was like, I'm at a table where everybody's shy and quiet. And I was like, that's a nightmare. I couldn't do it. No one's
yeah,
talking. What are we doing
yeah,
here? But yeah, I was like, oh my god. But yeah, so I think it matters. Not that everybody needs to be loud and assertive and annoying, but like
no,
we all
no,
need to like
but engaged, right?
engage for sure.
And
Yeah.
um, I think that that really matters to me. So having this particular set of players at the table has been really really good to do that with.
I mean, I know it would make it better.
You're invited to any Daggerheart game I I run, right?
I know, but listen, the only reason our Hanashira game worked because of the players. I really didn't like the system. Again, I think it's just too combat focused.
Yeah.
And I think we all admitted that. It's not, there's no lie. It's like you could just look at the character sheet and see what's important. But
Yeah.
oh, what other games are you gonna run? I've been wanting to join one of your games, and I'm like, oh, it's Daggerheart again. I would have joined. I would have joined. The Mirado one sounds fun. Any other system? Like once you're like all Daggerhearted out, maybe that will come one day. Any other systems you're like?
I do want to try Mythic Bastionland.
Okay.
I'm not so much into the Arthurian legend stuff.
Okay.
But I like the vibe. It seems like gritty and
it is, yeah. I don't know if you might like the mechanics. But you'd be running it.
I don't know if I don't mind running. You know what? Though I have never played in the Daggerheart game.
You never played a Daggerheart game?
No.
Interesting.
I'm looking at my duality dice here. I've never had a chance to roll these as a player. So
how about I run you through a scenario right now? Okay, listen. Modern day, let's go. Listen, right now.
Here. Modern day Daggerheart with somebody who hates it. No goober. I swear to God, if there's goober, no goober.
That's
no.
Okay, listen. Okay, everybody, we're changing the setting. Okay, listen. We're in New York City. It's 2045. New York City. There are no more taxi drivers, no more yellow taxi cabs that you can call. They're all blue with there's a white letter U on G, on each of the cars. You need a ride somewhere? Okay, Andrew. So your character.
I'm rolling. I'm going to keep rolling until I get a critical success. Until I get a critical success.
Your character, but it's New York, okay? Doesn't matter what year it is, it's packed, streets are packed, okay? But not only are there these new taxis, there's also bikes.
Oh,
okay? You could take a bike. You could take a goober bike. Wait.
Two ones.
What does that
critical
mean?
Success.
That's not a critical success. You rolled a 1. 1 is bad.
Two ones is the critical success.
What are you talking? I haven't even asked for a roll yet. Well, I haven't asked for a roll. What are you talking about? You're a horrible player.
And by the way, I have a nuke. One of my experiences is
nuke maker. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, let me set the scene. Oh God. You need to get to 45th and Martin Luther King Jr. Ave, okay? You're late for your you have 5 kids, okay? You lost your job a few months ago. Okay, you have an interview. Okay? This one is looking pretty good. You got an email they're thinking about hiring you on, but you got to get there on time. You have 30 minutes and it's bumper to bumper traffic. Okay? All the blue goober cars are filled and taken, but you hear a little ding ding as there is a goober bike available, and they'll get you there quick. And it looks like
I
one
push
of the
them over. Let's give him a.
You're gonna be late.
I don't care.
You have 5 kids who are depending on you. Wow.
Oh, they'll go hungry tonight.
They'll go hungry tonight. Listen, sorry, kids.
And I did the world a service.
No.
I'll push them into traffic.
It's bumper to bumper traffic, okay? So they don't get hurt, okay? But you do push them into a car. So I need a roll from you to see how hard you hit. That's how Daggerheart works. Let me see.
That's 2 11s. That's a critical success.
That's not how. Okay, so that's with fear or with hope. How does that work?
No, it's a critical success. That's with hope.
With hope.
And I get to clear stress, and I do maximum damage, and plus I get to roll another. Okay, because I have portable nuke. That's another.
That's not
I'll say.
Works. If we're making up rules,
D100 damage. Uh,
There's a guy in New York walking around with a nuke on his back.
yep.
Okay,
Oh,
so
look at
then
that. 91. 91 points of damage.
okay, well this goober bicyclist has armor. What do you think? It's 2045. He absorbs it and turns around and he's not mad. He goes, "I'm sorry, sir. Did I bump into you? If you can, they say, if you can forgive me, I didn't mean anything. Would you like a ride? Actually, sir."
Now, you see why I hate goobers so much? You can't fucking kill them. They keep coming back like cockroaches.
I think you hate them because they don't get mad. You're like, you're like, act like a human. But yeah,
Exactly.
that is what would happen. They would absorb the damage, then look at you wide-eyed, unblinking,
See?
and they would
Exactly.
apologize for doing
They're
nothing
not
wrong at
human.
all.
They're not.
Okay. I think I just ran a scenario of Daggerheart. Oh my god, I'm awesome.
There you go. You love the system, don't you?
Let me roll. You roll for your NPCs, right, in the system? Okay, what do I roll? A D12?
D20s. Oh, you can roll D12 if you like. So
Well, I got a D20. So what's the? Yeah, that was another thing that was weird. I was like, why am I rolling a D20 as the GM when everybody else rolls D12?
it's mainly to be a bit more swingy.
Okay, gotcha.
And to reduce the chance of critical successes and stuff. So
there you go. I rolled a 9, so
you miss. My evasion's 15. 100.
That's. Oh, did I say 9? I meant 9,000. Sorry. I rolled a D 10,000.
I feel like we're playing Fate or something.
No, I feel like a little kid just playing make believe. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm on Stranger Things. Okay, well, the next game that you run, I always like to sign up for your games, but it's really just whatever system you put. I'm like,
And what are the systems that I say I wanted to play?
You had a few. On your list. I love running impromptu scenarios, by the way.
Heroes and Princesses. You said you were going to run that. I want to play that.
It's on my list, yes, but again, this is a lot of it's going to be a lot of little mini campaigns.
Okay. The only other there's I don't think you'd like Shadowrun.
Oh no, definitely not. No.
I read Anarchy. Did you read the Anarchy rules?
No, I read the original rules.
The original rules are very crunchy. Anarchy, they slimmed it down a lot.
What would you compare it to? Like something that I know?
It's closer to a user engine type. It's still a dice pool system.
Dice pool? It's called Shadowrun Anarchy?
Yeah. But it's still on the crunchy side, for sure.
What's the most crunch that I like? I'm trying to think of it. Delta Green? I don't know. That still rules light. Daggerheart wasn't too bad in crunch.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. I just didn't like it. It's not crazy, but it's just not for me. I could handle it though. It's fine. I don't know. If I'm gonna play Cyberpunk, I'll do Otherscape, or there's a new Ghost in the Shell RPG coming out, which I'm excited for.
Is it whitewashed?
Listen, we got to pick our battles. I can't. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, the other ones like Fall in London, I have no idea what the mechanics are for that.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
That's really all I have. So yeah, like I said, after February, all I have is Daggerheart release is set.
Well, I'm trying to find that list that you made on Discord.
I'm trying to think of I don't know of any new big name games coming out. I mean, I know DC-20 is going to supposedly release soon, but I don't think that's
That's great. That's crazy how far behind DC-20 is.
yeah.
It's so far behind that I took time to learn it, play it, find out that I didn't like it, and now it's like a year later, and I'm like, geez.
Yeah.
It's like somehow more complicated than D&D 5e. It made me realize, like, okay, maybe D&D's not that complicated. This guy added so much. Okay, how about, you have, here's a list of games I want to play or run. You have Blade Runner, Alien Evolved. I mean, the only two I'm interested in is Blade Runner or Coriolis. The other ones I'm not really. Basin, I wasn't really feeling. I played that one shot with you. I don't know, maybe it's the world I wasn't really vibing with.
Yeah. A lot of people, if you're not into the Brothers Grimm type stuff, then it's not gonna.
Yeah, maybe that's probably it. But I like the system, of course, but I think it was just the world. What are we gonna do? Because we gotta play the Great Dark somehow. We gotta do something with it. We have.
Do you want to run it?
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I'm little mini campaigns. What if we did like a co-GM thing?
I'd have to look at how that might work.
Because the official campaign has it's sandbox, so we could like take a chapter and be like, find all the clues here in this location, and then chapter 2 next location.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Yeah,
because I do want to play that this year.
I do, and the Foundry module is really well done, by the way. Not the alchemy one, but whatever.
Yeah,
we'll talk about alchemy.
If I'm GMing, that's one you'll be playing on alchemy.
Listen, I don't mind it as long as we're not using Roll20. Like Roll20 is the real one I hate. Like I really can't stand. It's really bad. As long as it's not Roll20, okay? But I don't hate alchemy. This is like little tweaks here and there that just annoy me. But other than that,
they are improving it. They do know that they have UI UX problems. So
yeah. And there's only 5 of them. I'm not rushing them. I definitely gonna look back in probably 2027 after this year. But I know that they're in crunch mode a lot of the time, so I'm not really.
Yep.
Oh wait, is this your list? Whose list is this? Oh, okay. Here's a list of games that I want to play run in 2026. Wait, why did you post the same thing twice?
I will play, and then I want to play.
Okay, well, you should have bolded it or something. Okay. Mythic Bastionland, Perils and Princesses. Yes, I'm here for those two, 100%. The time we have, not for me. I listened to an actual play of it, but interesting premise. You should do like a one-on-one game with someone.
I'd love to do that. God Killer's a duet game.
Yeah. You should do a duet game. I mean, me and you could do a duet game, in a modern setting. I could be the GM.
A goober driver.
I could be a goober driver.
I spent the whole game
just killing me.
You.
I'm like, this is a collaborative story.
Yeah. There aren't a lot of new games. I'm running out of there's a ton of indie games out there.
There is. You're saying there's not a lot of games. I'm like looking at my list that I've played through this year.
I know. I don't know, and this is my bad. I don't follow indie games that closely. I usually hear it either from you or from Sid.
Yeah.
Sid's like indie game queen.
Oh, she really is.
Like she'll post up a game or something like that, and I think, oh, that looks interesting, and then it doesn't. It blows up maybe 6 months later. So
I think she's the one that showed me. She was like, "Have you heard of Perils and Princesses?" And I was like, "No." Now I have all the books.
Yep. So yeah, she's kind of like my litmus test for
yeah
for up and coming games.
Really good stuff. My first dungeon is did you see who they just posted, who they cast for Paras and
Not
Princesses.
who they cast. No, who's
Yeah, they
there?
have well, it's mostly like their main cast, but the biggest person is Danielle Redford.
Oh,
I love me some Danielle Redford. I love
yeah.
every time she's on Dimension 20, love all her characters. She like brings like she's like silly, but like they also have like heart to them. Like there's like a genuineness and like a
Yeah. She
conviction to
gives
her
off
character.
mom vibes though for me. Like it's kind
Yeah.
of.
I love it. She's like very loving. She can be very
Hmm.
snarky and like has really good like one-liners and quips and stuff, but
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah. That's a good catch for them to get her.
So that's coming out the first episode in a couple days, January 1st.
So what is your involvement with many-sided media now? Like
Yeah.
how is that working out for you?
Really well. I've met and I've gotten some actually sponsorship deals because of it. Like little stuff, but stuff that I wouldn't have gotten if I was on my own. So I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a good get. So it's really like they'll help find like sponsorships for you. They've like put me in connection with people that they know. So I'll be like,
Okay.
hey, do you know any like I'm looking for like more Black creators or something like that. And so they'll be like, yeah, we worked with this lady, and then they'll hook us up through email. He says, what games are you going to run? He said, I can reach it. They'll reach out to the creators for the games that I'm going to run on my ES Game Room. Because if it
Nice.
does well, they obviously there's like a percentage that they get too, and stuff like that. So like on the business side, they get a percentage from any earnings that come my way.
Cool.
So they put me, I said, I'm going to run, there's a solo game called Home where it's a very narrative heavy mech versus kaiju solo game. And I didn't think I would like it, but it's actually very like heartbreaking about losing your home versus against these monsters. So I was like, oh, that'd be cool for my ES Game Room. So he put me in touch with the creator. And so the creator decided to like sponsor me. And then he also like sent me like a big ol' the ultimate package for the Kickstarter of his next game. And I was like, oh, thank you. So like all that stuff coming through. So basically putting me in contact with other creators, if possible.
That's cool.
So
Cool. Do you see doing this full time?
no, I don't. At this time, no, I don't think so. Like TTRPG, I mean, ideally, but I don't want to sound like a cynic, but it's just like it's hard to break through in this. There's like if you're not Dimension 20 or Critical Role or like Ox Venture or like the bigger channels, it's very hard to make like a full-time living, like realistically. So probably not. But for right now, I like I like the less pressure you get from just like I'm having fun. I can cast whoever I want, pick whatever games I want, tell a cool story, edit on my own time. But if more people notice me, fine. But I still want to just tell a cool story. So
That's cool.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's something I realized too is for me personally, it's not it's more of the stories that I'm interested in telling with the right cast.
Yeah.
'Cause I think there's a lot of value in that.
If you can bring back the Hanashira cast, that'd be so fun.
In Daggerheart, you play Daggerheart?
I would play it again with that cast. I haven't completely dropped it. Like D&D, I won't play again, no matter the cast. I truly don't have fun with the system. But Daggerheart, I don't know. It's still pretty crunchy. It's still not crunchy. It's still a little too combat focused for me. But like you said, there's stuff that we can like homebrew and put in our own stuff.
Yeah.
I prefer if a game system already has that built in. But if we have to do it ourselves, it's not the end of the world. So if you brought,
super easy to homebrew. So
yeah. Have you ever thought like Hanashira Part 2?
Well, that's what Mirado is. Mirado.
It doesn't have the original cast, so it's the knockoff Hanashira.
It's a knockoff.
Oh,
yeah. Same setting. No, I think I really like what's happening with this Hanashira setting.
Okay, same setting.
What Microscope is going to bring to it as well.
It's going to be great. Are you going to record it, or is it just like a home thing, personal,
I think I'm going to record it.
or live stream it? I would watch it.
Maybe I think it depends on if I can get the entire cast together for that,
Mm,
because scheduling. But
yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, ideally I would have the entire cast there to build this out.
Yes. Ideally, it would be great if everybody's there, because then they all know the lore, and you never know if someone's gonna like read the lore doc you sent.
No.
But if they play through the game, they know. So,
And how long is a microscope session, would you say?
oh, they can go for like 3 to 4 hours.
Really?
It doesn't feel like it either. Like it's a fun time, but you can really spend time fleshing out each era.
Okay.
It's
And
really great.
what about the I'm sorry, did you say street magic?
Same. I think
Same.
world building is not like a quick thing, just in general.
And would you do it all in one session, or would you break it up?
Oh no, we broke it up, especially for Starforge. We did, we did microscope for War of the Ravens. We did microscope for one, and then we did kingdom building, and then that's another session. Yeah, no, because it all takes it's quite a chunk. It's a good chunk of time. So I let them know though. I was like, hey, we're going to have a world building like pre-series mini arc, and then character creation. We did character creation last, by the way. We didn't even, because I wanted what we built to inform the character that they would build after.
Oh,
To like
interesting.
to match. Yeah.
Okay.
So character creation came last.
Okay.
Because they knew who the kingdoms were. So like, hey, do you guys want to be from this kingdom that we built? So do you want to be from this one? Instead of creating your character first and then trying to like graft them to what we created after. I think that's why I did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Up to you guys.
And would you say that the microscope and I'm sorry, did you say street magic sessions could count towards a vibe session, or are they different?
Oh, you're not really seeing how they play.
Okay.
Really, you're just seeing like, I mean, you can probably see like their creative input if they're just like sitting back and not adding to anything. That's one way, but it's not like, I don't know, maybe, because if you listen to our microscope session, you can clearly tell that like we're all GMs. Everybody's inputting. Like Michael has really great ideas, and then Ibn and Amber was in the first one, and we're all GMs. I guess that's one way you can kind of see who's sitting back more than the others. But I don't know if that like equals like their play style is that same way.
Okay.
I would still do a play session.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think
I feel like it seems like a lot of work, but like I feel like vibe check sessions are still, because people just want to play. Like we're all excited to play. Let's get to the story. But like I think taking that time to do the vibe checks are still just less of a headache at the end of the day, if everybody vibes well together.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
But it's just that front loading work you got to do, but it's worth it, I think.
So I guess after February, I'm gonna be looking. I mean, I have the Dagger Heart 2 nights a week, maybe 3, depending on if my SPG game picks up. But I'm looking for another system to play then. Whether it's
I know for sure. At least we're gonna have a meeting for the GM. Like it's probably gonna be GM-less, because that's just going to be like the easiest to just get kickstarted.
I agree.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the GM-less group, and I'm thinking
Thunder Dials. That'd be cool.
Yeah. What do you think about weekly? I don't really like bi-weekly. I like weekly, and then if we have to miss one, we miss one. But I like just have that consistency and be like every Sunday at this time.
I think it's just a matter of my schedule.
I guess I don't know. Hit you back up when in February, around that time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get it like organized in January, so that when I get back from my vacation in February, we can kick it off.
Oh, wait, you have a vacation?
Yeah, first 2 weeks of February. I'll be
first 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to be quick because you're the type that if we have to book you now or you will fill it with something. You're addicted to filling your calendar up. Another thing we have to talk about with the therapist. Why you hate Goober and why you need to constantly fill the calendar.
Yeah, I need to always be thinking about something. So once I have something figured out for my next session for one game or another,
Yeah.
then I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs. I need something else for my brain to chew on.
Do you have like ADHD or something?
Probably. I don't know.
You don't, you haven't been officially diagnosed?
No.
Okay. I feel like my brain does that too. That's why I have insomnia. Like it's hard for me to sleep because I'm always just like it's hard for me to turn my brain off. But I found that I felt better when I was running less and just had more. Like if I just have one day where I can be like, I'm gonna watch TV or just watch YouTube, or I've been watching not Vox Machina, but the Mighty Nine show on Amazon. I was like, do this every Thursday or whatever, or Wednesday, and it was fun. But I mean, I have what you had what you have now when I first started. But then
it's a constant state for me.
I just felt better having a little bit more downtime. It felt good.
I think that vacation in February, I'm going to be
Oh
pretty
my
much
gosh.
completely offline. So
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Eat your hair? You're gonna be so bored.
I'm going to Turks and Caicos, sitting on a beach,
Okay,
getting
you're still.
warm.
I don't care. You're still gonna be bored.
Probably. I will be going stir crazy for sure.
Okay, perfect time to test out a solo game. That is the perfect time.
Okay. I'll have to convince my partner to let me bring a laptop or something then.
No, solo game. Look, you don't need. It's just like like a pen and paper RPG.
Yeah.
You don't
All
need your
my stuff
laptop.
is digital. I'd have to buy a physical copy of it then.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
You have
Everything is a PDF except for Daggerheart.
Wait, you don't have. Oh wait, are you not like a bookshelf person? Because you have the Daggerheart set.
I have the Daggerheart. I have pretty much all the Free League stuff I can get my hands on. But that's it, really.
If you have,
Everything
do you have the zombie game? By
the
Free
Walking
League?
Dead.
Yeah.
That one I do not have.
Okay.
I have the PDF for it only.
Because they have a solo version. Okay. There's like solo games that are just little books. Wait, do you like playing solo or no?
I've never tried.
You never tried? Cause I have a solo game. I have a couple. Okay.
I'm curious to know, like, because one of the things that draws me to TTRPGs is the social aspect of it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I never really thought of like playing a game on my own.
It's more like if you like Sudoku, just that kind of like solitary stuff where you could just like or a word game or something like that. It's more akin to that.
Okay.
Because you are by yourself. It's like you're giving yourself something to do. It's fun. You can roll some dice still and see your character grow and power, and you can gain loot and stuff like that. So it's more akin to a board game than like an RPG, I would say.
Okay. So, for example, the Blade Runner solo game that you're playing through, is it like are you just shooting replicants and scaling up, or
no, it's I'm playing it more like an RPG, but just solo. So it's more narrative based. But there are certain solo games where it's very just like shooter looters. I think that's what it's called. You're just shooting and looting, and you're just going through dungeons, and like those are fun. If you've got an hour free, you're just like, yeah, let's do this. Roll some dice, have some fun. I like those. But Blade Runner, the system inherently, you can't really do that unless you want to die super quickly. Like,
or you turn into a hobo serial killer kind of.
Yeah. I go with the vibe. So that there's solo games where you can be that, and that's the point. But like, that's not the point of Blade Runner. So I'm like, yeah, I want to get in the vibes of it, of being a Blade Runner and a replicant and all that good stuff. So. Also, it's crazy that it's been over a year since we last met. How did we let it get so long?
Well, they were
What if
delayed a long time. They were delayed like half a year in the release of Replicant
oh,
Rebellion.
that's
And
true.
when it finally did come out, I think we were all in the middle of other stuff. So
Yeah, we were just like, we got to continue on with our lives. Like, we can't wait forever.
yeah.
And
So
still, it's only the beta PDF is out, right? It's still only the beta.
I think that's the final. They just don't have the print out yet.
Okay,
The final PDF, but not the print. I don't think.
And
Anyway.
then is there another case? I feel like I read there was going to be finally another case.
There is another case on the horizon to finish off the
arc. I forgot what the name of the arc.
I
forgot
the
the
chess metaphor.
Something.
Yeah.
I want to finish. I was in a game playing not Fiery Angels. What's the one before it? There's one before. Oh my god, I'm listening.
Electric Dreams.
Yeah, it's Electric Dreams, Fiery Angels, and then the third one. That's why does it take so long? Like why? Like other games have like so much resources and stuff, but it seems like Blade Runner is like getting the short end of the stick.
I think it's one guy.
Oh, really?
One guy that does the Blade Runner case files stuff, and takes like you said, it takes a lot of work to do it right.
Yeah,
he's got to get the lore right. He's got to get the IP right.
That's true.
So.
They're really well done though. So if they do, if they're taking a long time, I can see why. If he's the only one, but they're not. It's hard to. From what I've heard from people, it's hard to build out a case file. It's not like Daggerheart or like OSR games where you can just throw out a hook and then go. It seems like prep is mandatory. It seems.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's very similar. I think I mentioned this when we were running City of Mist. Same, the iceberg kind of thing.
Oh yeah, the Mist
you
engine.
You need to have the different paths to solve the case.
You think it's like a mystery thing then? Something if it has like a lot of clues and there's like the mountain structure and getting deeper into
the Blade Runner aspect of it, you definitely need. There has to be a mystery of some kind, something you're trying to solve.
Right.
Behind it all, I mean, even though the game isn't technically about the mystery solving itself, it's more the emotional, ethical challenges along the way. But it's still there, that structure, the case structure file, because everything, the mechanics, the time passing, the shifts and all that stuff work against that.
Yeah. So this is not a game where you can be like, hey, you guys free tonight? Just like a quick shot.
No, you gotta have something in mind. You have to, and you have to have that counter, the event countdown in the background too.
Yeah.
If the detectives are taking too long fucking around with the lab or whatever,
it's
just gonna happen. So
City of Mist is like that. If I'm gonna run a quick one shot, it's already like a pre-written thing. It's not because I'm like I don't know if that's a weakness, but it's just not the way the game is built. It's just it's just its framework. I don't think it's like a bad thing per se.
Yeah, I think it's Alien is like that too. Even Vaesen is like that. You can't really.
Wait, is it a free link thing then? Also, because like I'm thinking about Electric State.
Electric State
is a little bit looser. You could just kind of. It depends.
Still, even though it's episodic, you still need to have
the stuff ready, like the stops and then the little encounters. You could make an encounter on the fly. I think it's easier than like Blade Runner. I would choose Electric State if I was going to like pick one for a quick shot.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. You want to have stuff prepared to have like the best optimal experience. Yeah, prep for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm taking to my Daggerheart games. Because Daggerheart, you can literally, like for me anyway, I can literally walk into a session having nothing prepared and just completely wing it. It's that easy.
But is it because you also have like proactive players?
Not even.
Oh, really?
Not even.
Okay.
It could be. I could spin up a game of Daggerheart in a second and not have anything prepared and run them through an adventure. It's so easy for me. I
Okay.
find that's why it's kind of like fits like a glove for me. Like just everything just kind of fits into place the way my brain works. But
Okay. So it sounds like you found, is this like your preferred like generic fantasy game? I feel like everybody needs
100%.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my go-to. It's easy for me.
Mine would be Nimble then. Just the way that it's stripped down so much and it's literally in the name Nimble and yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a break though. 27 sessions. We've given, even before Obojima, we were still playing in Nimble. So I've given a lot of time to Nimble. So I'm ready to move on. But there's no
Well,
other like there's no other like generic fantasy system that I like as much. So when I
Legend of
want,
the Mist isn't filling that gap for you.
listen, the Legend of the Mistlander will not be had anymore.
I'm not. That was a genuine question. I thought
Slander.
it's not. That was the genuine question. Like, do you
Same
think
3
that?
tags. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I'm gonna be mumbling in my seat. Same tags. Um. Okay. My big thing with these Mist Engine games is that they're not easy to prep, and that's the big thing. I just want a system where I can just, like your Daggerheart, where you could just be like, I could just run and gun really quickly. These games, you can't do that, and I find that it's a lot of load on me. So while I like it, I have to know that I have to be ready to prep. So they're not quick games, and that, I don't know if that's a downside, but it does make me put them to the side a lot longer. Like
Okay.
they would possibly be my Daggerheart, but because it's just not so easy to like pick them up and play, I kind of just find myself like choosing like OSR games. So I could pick up Liminal Horror. That's why I love Liminal Horror, like really quickly. Perils and Princesses, Mouse Ritter, and we can just go. I wish they were like that, but they're
So
really.
even with liminal horror, like where the whole premise is
Oh yeah,
something horrific is out there,
yeah.
you don't have to have that planned out ahead of time.
I mean, I'm a planner, so I do like to have something planned anyway. But I'm thinking about in terms of probably not, because you can think of horrible stuff, right? And then you can come up, like the stat blocks are very simple, and so there's like core rules where it's like, add more HP here if it's like this, add this damage here if it makes sense. So have you ever had those games where you like you don't have a stat block, but I'm gonna use this die because it just makes sense in this story? So it's that I've done that so much, and I have not told any of the players. Like a lot of the time I'll have no stat blocks at all, and I'll be like, you take 3d8 damage because I want to. You'll be fine. I do that a lot. I've the amount of times I've looked at an actual stat block and looked at it is very low. I don't know which people are actually looking at stat blocks and be like, "Oh, I'm
I
following
think
that."
once you know a system well enough, you get a
Yeah,
intuitive feel for it. That's the same with Dagger. Half the
yeah,
monsters I put out there, I don't have stat blocks for, but I know what a tier 1 or tier 2 monster does and their damage scales. So,
exactly. Sometimes I'll just look for inspiration, or
mhm,
sometimes I'll pick one, but like most of the time, it's really I'm pulling it out of nowhere, and we're still having a good time, and the players will never know.
yeah, yeah.
So there's that. But it's because OSR games, you could really just pick them up and go. So you don't, like you said, when a system's that light and you know it well enough, I feel like you could just don't really. I mean, prep is always good, but it's so easy to just pick up and be like, okay, you guys, let's go. There's a horrible thing, and it's a goober driver, and you guys are stranded.
See, that
Okay,
is
if
one
you
way to
kill
get me
him,
into the game.
what? No, no. If you kill the goober driver, it will hurt your fellow players.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh my god. You would be a horrible player. This guy.
I would
All the
I'd
rules
tell
of
them up front,
collaborative storytelling would go out the
"Hey,
door.
no, no, no." It would be like, "No, hey guys, let's get to this Uber driver so I can kill him." And
So listen. The
um,
goober driver is someone's older brother. It's another player character's older brother, okay?
sorry, dude.
Because you
Your brother sucks. Just
did. Oh my gosh. And they didn't even do anything that bad to you. Like
yeah.
to have this fiery passion of hate.
I think that would be fun dynamic.
Oh my
If
gosh.
if they did have that, then yeah, they would have to try and convince me very hard not to kill their brother.
Okay, but that's your meta brain. You're not even thinking in character. You're thinking as Andrew, who just hates goober drivers.
No, I think every character hates scuba drivers. Um,
That'd be hilarious. Every game that
I-
you play doesn't even have goober in it, but like you have a little note for yourself. Hates goober.
Yeah.
Is that one of your
Hates goober.
experiences?
Yeah. hates
Whatever.
Goober. And I think ask anybody who has met a Goober driver in any of your games,
The other
they will
players,
agree with me.
I mean, no, the other players did hate it. I remember Imani, and she had a goober driver, and she also hated it.
See,
Yeah, but you
See?
have like a fiery. No one's
it's
gonna
a
be.
universal truth.
Yours is irrational though.
No, it's perfectly logical.
Yours was a guy who was like actually trying to help though.
No, that. No, he was gaslighting me for sure.
No, he wasn't. The episodes are online. They are online, and we could go back. He was just being nice.
Yeah.
Also, it might be diabolical, but I was like holding back laughter the entire time. I just loved it so much.
Yeah. See.
No, I'm kidding. I know exactly why they're insufferable, and I don't know. That's my little chaos gremlin as a GM inside me that just eats it up. I love it.
Yep.
That's why I said I'm Rumpelstiltskin-esque.
Just a shit disturber, just like getting under people's skin and pissing them off.
You do that too, though. You do that too as a GM. You did it plenty of times during our Hanashira game with what's his name's little sister.
What? She was adorable.
She was a little freak. She was a little freak. She came in at the most random times, like she was so irrational, like her obsession with John's character. Like he was a K-pop idol and she was like obsessed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that was not my idea. I think that was Michael's idea.
What? I
Yeah,
thought that was
he
all
had,
you.
he had a younger sister named Opal who was obsessed with Bottom.
Okay, I gotta watch that session 0.
Mhm.
I don't know. Okay,
I can
maybe,
accept
but
that.
you went really hard. You said, okay,
You
got
give me
you.
shit like that, I'm gonna go with it.
You're like, got it, bet. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I
Right.
meant was bring back this crew for Hanashira, okay? Think about it. Summer
Yeah.
2026.
Mm-hmm. 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 It'll
Okay.
be Daggerheart.
I could do it. Listen, we'll have things in place, okay? That'll make it great. It's fine. And I want to try something else. I want to try a different class. And wait, no, would I have to play the same class? Same character, right?
Oh, if you want to play the same character, it'd be the same class, but it can advance you to like tier 3 or something. But
We'll see. Okay. Well,
I'll do that.
it's great talking to you, Andrew. I was like, oh, I haven't talked to Andrew in a while. So it was great chatting with you and getting up to date and
Just
stuff.
catching up. Too bad Michael couldn't join us. But
He's probably all tapped out. His Tuesdays are crazy, he's told me. So I get it.
cool. All right.
Okay. It's crazy,
Cool.
but I'm about to go cook dinner. I know it's late.
Dude.
I haven't eaten yet. My mom would kill me. I have to eat. I got it.
All right. Go get your chicken fingers.
Guess what? Chicken fingers. You think I eat like a 5-year-old? You'd be right. Yeah. I can't eat much. Well, I can. I just won't eat much. I should send you a picture of the inside of my fridge.
Oh no.
It's
That's depressing.
rows. It's rows and rows of the same thing. I'm gonna take a picture. Okay.
That's so sad.
Listen, but it works. Okay, it works. That's
It
all
works.
that matters. Okay.
Oh, I do have a question for you before you go.
Yes.
The LFM Minicon Montreal. Are you still?
I still want to
planning
go.
Okay.
You guys got to tag me because I was looking at the conversation today. I didn't know you guys were chatting. But I'm my big plan in the coming year is to move back to California. which is
Okay.
unfortunate because I would be closer to Montreal. I'm technically closer to Montreal here. I could like
Sure are.
I could drive if I wanted to
Mhm.
take a good road trip, but I still do want to go. That's the plan.
When were we planning on heading back out west?
Um, ideally around March. It's all up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like logistics stuff that like I do want to go, but there's a lot of like logistics and like financial questions that need to be answered first
Fair enough.
before all that good stuff. Yeah. But I do want to go to Canada, so me and my sister are talking about it. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem. We'll figure something out. And yeah, your
I know
move
you were saying
sounds
May, right?
May, but then they have that no ban on short-term rentals in Montreal until June.
Oh,
So
ban on short-term rentals?
yeah,
People
because of the housing.
might have been abusing it or something then.
No, the housing crisis.
Oh,
There's not
okay.
enough
Well,
homes for people because of
okay.
short-term rentals.
Okay, gotcha. Well, okay, fair. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yep, we shall. And I'll get in touch with you about the editing.
Yeah. I'm like, once I see your backlog, I'm like, oh, I'm not ready to see that backlog.
Yeah. No. I think it would just be the Blade Runner game. The other ones, I think I could do.
You think?
Yeah, but I want the Blade Runner game to be decent, and I know you do a good
Same.
job. So
But if you, because it could also be a thing of like you just want if you want to just clear up the backlog and start fresh, I could take a look at those too. When I say I have the time, trust me. So
Okay.
I have more time than you for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll get in touch then for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Go eat your chicken nuggets.
It's the beef. It's beef tacos with cheese on top. Okay, how about that? That's it. It's a taco shell with beef in it and cheese. It's delicious.
No sauce.
What? Why would I put sauce on it? What do you put on your tacos, you little freak? What are you
I don't
doing?
know. Cooked onions or peppers or mushrooms,
No,
even.
that would make it
or-
hot, and mushrooms taste like gum. Mushrooms taste like gum. Sauce would make it wet and hot.
No
Cheese is
salsa, guacamole.
um that's a thick taco. What do you that's a burrito at this point. What is I feel like I sound normal. You're adding all this stuff on it. What would you put? What else are you putting? Ketchup on it?
No, it's salsa.
You're putting salsa on your I mean, I know salsa goes on a taco, but well, like hot salsa?
I have honestly no idea how you survived in Korea. Anyway, I honestly don't know. What did you eat? Like just
What today I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What?
that is not enough.
I know.
That is not.
I know. But
That is not.
I get yeah.
No,
know.
don't tell me you went to Korea and ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
No, we ate Korean food, but we also did go to McDonald's one day. Because I was like, will it taste Korean? Will McDonald's taste Korean?
Oh yeah, that's exactly why you went to McDonald's in Korea.
No. But then it tasted American. I don't know. It was like, oh, okay. And but you know what? A lot of the Korean food, we weren't like mind blown. And we went to like hole in the wall places. We went to nicer places. And America's so diverse that we had like been to Korean hot pots and stuff like that. So and Korean barbecue places that it tasted the same. But you know my taste buds, so
Okay, I just have to stop talking. To you. I'm just.
Goober drivers make you mad, and my palate.
I don't know what to say anymore. So
I have okay, isn't it like, but if I had, but isn't it like it's nice to know that I'm like simple tastes. You don't have to think too much. If you're like going out to eat and buy me something, you'd be like, yeah, she wants chicken taco, put some cheese on it. You never to be like, okay, so what does she want? It's too diverse. No, I either want a chicken or a beef taco, or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and a glass of milk. I feel like that's a very normal like way to eat. I don't know. Sometimes I'll put some sometimes I'll put some mild salsa when I want to change it up. Okay, I want a little heat.
All right.
Whatever. I don't have to explain to you.
No, you don't. I mean, the way that's all you, man. And just like,
Hey, I eat bagels too.
ooh.
Whoa, slow down.
I bet they're plain though.
Okay. There is nothing wrong with a plain bagel. But no, I really like Asiago bagels, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I like
that
cheese.
that
What? Oh, come on. Asiago, those are good. You're saying it.
I'm just surprised that you would eat anything other than like American cheddar.
No, Asiago, and then sometimes they'll put jalapenos in it, but you could pick the jalapeno right off. I like what I like. Leave me alone.
I don't believe you went to Korea and ate there. I don't believe it. If you're picking jalapenos off.
We did, and the food was fine.
He did not eat Korean food.
It was. I mean, I was in Korea and there was food, so I think that means it's Korean food.
You went to McDonald's.
It was Korean McDonald's. There was a chopstick in the bag.
Oh, Jesus.
All
right, yeah. I'm done.
You're the one that. Listen, you're the one asking about my food. You're making yourself mad, okay?
Yeah.
Simple taste. It's fine. It's easy to order for me. That's the positives. It's easy to buy food. Go to the grocery store. You go to one aisle. That's all you need to go to.
Yeah.
Whatever. I could see the judgment in your eyes. Whatever.
No. Enjoy your beef tacos.
I will.
With no seasoning or.
Okay,
pasta.
there's seasoning. Come on. What are you doing? It's not that bad. Okay. Look, I put some garlic powder, seasoning salt, and some pepper. Whatever. That's a judgment.
Bon appetit.
I feel like I'm talking to my grandmother right now. She's judging me with that slow nod. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna end the live. I don't know if anybody's listening. We're out of here, and everybody have a good 2026.
Happy New Year.
Bye, everybody. Wave and say bye.